here we go!
We're live?
We're live!
Woo!
Oh boy.
Hey guys! We're actually running an actual... Excuse me,
Yeah.
where is my frame?
We're getting a little bit of reverb.
We are.
From what? The mics?
Audio, we're getting a little reverb.
Okay, give me a second. How about now? A little bit better?
We need to, get all the cameras sorted out. But glad we at least have one up and ready.
Yeah, kind of testing it out,
There
seeing
we
how it
go.
goes.
For
Realize
some
we
reason
need
we
a
couldn't get a frame.
Although one
lot of time to get everything set up.
even though one of these has a little bit of stage fright from this. Cliff.
So we
Yeah,
are getting
I'm so
a
hurt.
little bit of reverb. I think it's because that mic is sideways.
Not you.
It
Do
might
you
be.
want us to turn it?
You want us to try and turn it?
Well, yeah, let's try and turn it so the word's facing me.
These words?
Yeah, keep going. There you go. We'll see if that helps.
I didn't realize you actually got this one all fixed.
I wonder.
We'll see. Okay, well we will go ahead and start. We have audio going
My
out.
frame okay?
Right now,
Yep.
I'm farming tomatoes.
Sort of on a delay of start there. Just wanted to make sure that we didn't get the 8 minutes of silence like last time.
Yeah, that was partially my fault.
8 minutes
But-
of silence.
Hello?
That was
And
the
welcome
10
back
minute warning.
space. To
space.
space.
Campaign
This is
to
a-
the stars.
This is a 5th edition D&D
Stars.
podcast set in space.
Space!
I love this intro. I love
I
it.
thought
For
it
those
was.
who
I'm here
have
for it.
played D&D before, we are using some optional rules and some home rule stuff to keep things fun. To those never experienced D&D,
Hi, health
Four.
card guy.
stick around and be quiet and chat, because none of us are looking at it.
Hey, now.
Be nice to my viewers.
Okay, be nice and chat, because none of us are looking at it. How's
That's
That's
better.
better.
That's better.
Sorry.
That's what he was aiming for, but he just couldn't find the right words.
Also-
Yes, my bad.
For that, since Heath, you're here and you can do these commands, !D&D will give you exactly what Mac just said. Just, we can't answer questions, we can't answer chat. I love to talk to you guys, and we would love to talk to you as well, but we gotta try and stay as submerged into the game as possible. And then !characters will give you a quick, very, very quick and brief huzzah of us, our 4 characters.
Okay, so we'll go around and introduce ourselves, and we will start with Korben.
I am Korben Ewer, and I am playing as Oisin Briste, the Ranger Artificer.
And Chetasia.
I am Chetasia,
You're on
as
camera
you've
now.
heard. Also on camera. Something to get used to. And I play Danny, or Danica, and I am a Fire Genasi Druid.
And, well, I'm Cliff. You guys should know me. And I play the ever-loving Golaith Barbarian Clyde Horncarver.
I think you're a mod, right?
And I am Michael, and I play the Deep Gnome Mystic, Zanner Fargrimm.
Okay. And I am MacKenzie, the little nervous DM.
Some interesting subclass to pick.
You alright there?
Signing.
Okay, so quick recap. After joining the Remora, making an impromptu delivery to Drag Bag to clean Captain Desmond's of his little bit of debt. The ship made its way to the Avis system. On the way, the Remora went under distress as the power to the subsystems began failing. Thanks to Oisin, Zanner, and Viri, all was fixed before anything serious happened.
The only capable crew members.
A couple people got hurt, but
Hey,
not that. Not
I
that
run
bad.
around stark naked all the time. What else? What do you want me to do?
Zanner learned of a hidden room on the ship and was loosely informed that at some point the Remora needs to go back to Desmond's home planet. Soon after, they discovered a ship of the same series as the Remora. There, they met a strange worm-based alien that was using dead humans as meat puppets.
Ooh.
Named Henry.
Named
I
Henry.
named it Henry, didn't I? We met. No, it was named. I can't remember. I just wrote Henry.
It's
Definitely
okay.
evil.
Same.
Just refer to it as creepy ass symbiotic creature.
After a gross fight,
It's weird.
the crew chose to tow the vessel to Cylde and strip it for upgrades. Over the next week, Clyde. Yes, upgrades. Over the next week, Clyde began to have some nightmares.
Oh
A
yes.
frozen place with a strange voice echoing to him. And now, after Clyde's little breakdown, you arrive in the Avis system on the way to the capital planet of Cylde, and you got about 3 days till you arrive there.
You forgot the most important part.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot again. Slappy, the world's favorite seagull. Because 4 people like him.
3.
Hey, you don't know about the rest of the crew.
Oh.
Has a nest now.
Ah. He now has a nest. And since the last game, he has made additions with some bonbon leaves. Or bonsai leaves.
I wrote it.
He is a very happy little seagull.
I'm going to ask it, is there anything that the 4 of yous are taking care of that's out of the norm over the next 3 days before you arrive
Honestly,
at Cylde?
at some point, I assume I will look at my personal data disk.
Oh, the message you got?
That message
You're gonna
looks
open it
good.
now?
Are you doing it in private?
I probably should, given the nature of my ship, and it's totally normal, nothing special about it. Nature.
Well, that ain't suspicious at all.
So,
Can I
it's
roll
been-
He's been,
insight?
he's been saying that since I met him on
So-
his ship.
You find a quiet area,
Yep.
you press your thumb on it like you're supposed to, it pops up, and good day, Zanner.
Oh, I
And
thought
you
it was gonna-
recognize it as Captain Oz, very formal man, captain of your research vessel. Just
Don't
there
look
have been some
behind the
strange
tree.
goings on the ship, and I must ask you to stay where you are for the time being and protect, watch, however you want to go about it, the big guy. Take notes. Tell us if anything strange begins happening to him. Report back in 2 months.
Okay.
And then it goes and just starts repeating the same thing over and over.
All right.
Alright.
Hey.
Well, he is
So
another race size.
Stop metagaming.
first thing I do is go to Clyde and ask him if anything out of the ordinary has been happening to him.
Was it you? Were you not present for his breakdown?
No, I don't think so. Was it?
Nobody, you didn't hear about me breaking shit in the cargo bay?
Oh, I heard the noise, but
Yeah.
you do that all the time.
He's not wrong. No, I've been having a nightmare and I think, the hell was that?
That was me.
Amy, what'd you drop?
Sorry. But I don't know what the dream's about, and I just haven't had a lot of sleep, and it just made me go a little nuts. But I think everything's okay. I'm really tired, but other than that, everything else seems okay. I managed to put clothes on today, so
it
that's a
brings me-
good thing.
Having brought me right back up to, I'm assuming I find out about the snow-filled area and the voice inside your head and all that stuff.
No,
No,
I
he
don't purvey that.
You don't purvey that.
He
okay.
can't.
Oh, we can't.
Oh yeah, that's right too.
Right.
I actually
Okay,
can't
so
remember
or
the
she
dream
would've-
itself.
or else you-
I'd
You
send
know
the
you had a
message
bad
back
dream.
with
Yeah.
everything I've learned so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a system where you can just like send a message and in a couple minutes you'll get one back.
Right.
The message you received was probably sent like a week ago,
Yeah.
so you
It'll be
send
sent
your report.
subspace, which
Yeah.
will take.
It'll take a bit of time
Yeah.
to be delivered.
At least
It'll
one of
take
us
a
is
few
space
days to
nerd.
get there, a few days to get
Mhm.
back. So
Yeah.
So
yeah.
at least one of us is a space nerd.
So basically,
Hmm.
my job right now is to protect him.
Space, like
Yeah.
geek.
Protect
The best I
observe.
can observe. Yeah.
Enthusiast.
Keep him safe.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you ever share the lower level stuff
I did.
with Fehy?
I did. Yeah. I never did set it out loud because I didn't know what I don't know how to say it either.
Viri?
Very.
V-I-V-R-A, I would say it's Vive.
No, it's V-I-R-I-E.
Oh, V-I-R.
You can't even read your own writing.
I don't think you wrote it down that way.
Vir. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's Viri, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Or spiderly.
you telepathically shared with us what
That,
you
everything
discovered.
that she said, because I didn't want to piss her off by saying it out loud.
Okay.
So,
So during this time, if I knew that she was busy with flight or something,
yeah.
I turned into a raccoon and went through the vent system and tried to find it.
A flaming raccoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll me an investigation.
Let's get lost in the maze.
Investigation, that is 13.
I think that's bad. I think
Um,
like Viri has like a spider that
You're
just
able
watches.
to get through the venting, and you end up in this large room. It's short, but large in every other dimension. And it has a bed in the center of it, and little insects crawling all over the walls everywhere. But it's a dead end. You don't get anywhere after that.
Can I find my way back out at least?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I just like chitter very angrily and go back up. Not like stupid, like just like a disappointed like, oh man, I wanted to see plants.
Well, you wanted to see what it looked like.
Well, because there was like a whole tree and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to see if there was anything like cool plant wise down there.
Well,
Because the last
how big
planet
of
we
an
went
area
to was a
can
garbage planet.
prestidigitation affect?
Quite literally.
Is it a square foot? Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
Yeah.
So on a bulk, I show you guys what I saw basically on a square foot section of the wall. I just prestidigitate an image into the wall that lasts as long as I concentrate, I guess. So you can kind of see what I saw, a snapshot
Okay.
of what I saw while I was down there.
That's cool.
And
I still wish I could have seen it in person, but maybe
Yeah.
I will speak with Viri later.
yeah, that's why I
What-
did this in my head. I don't know how she's going to take it.
Is it an
Please
earth tree?
please don't tell her that I revealed
Roll
this
nature.
to you.
Roll
'Cause
nature.
I think she might have told me this in confidence.
Oh, well, I will keep it to myself.
Please.
Back
Yeah,
where,
it's up there.
back where I'm from, trees are kind of plentiful.
Well,
5.
It's a tree.
my planet also had trees.
That's
I
like-
got a 5. That should
But-
tell me at least it's like Earth or not. I just couldn't identify.
I
You're
do
looking
like
at an
experiencing
image
new
of a
things.
memory.
I never
It's
did
a tree.
ask, what star are you part of? Are you
Danica.
part
Danica.
of a red? Yes, but is it like a
I
red
believe
dwarf?
to you, I would still be
Blue dwarf?
young.
Young. Yellow?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah.
It's in space, and
Yeah.
some of us aren't very space techy.
Please. Well, I tried to read the like birth and death of a star, and then I was like, nah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna need
I was
this.
like-
Nobody's gonna
I
ask
know,
me
because
these
I wanted
questions.
to try and like make up like a comparison of like, well, I would be this age, or like at this stage I was equivalent of this, and then I was like, oh no, brain, no.
Well, young is relative. Half a billion years is young.
Yeah. So in comparison to
Other stars.
Yeah.
other stars, I would be considered young.
Yeah.
And in this body, I am very young.
Most live to, what, 70, 80 billion years?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, I have a bad space joke. I'm gonna have one
Of
for
course, a
session.
human has a bad space joke.
What do you call an alien spaceship that drips water?
I don't even know what an alien spaceship is. I don't know how this is supposed to be a joke.
Is our ship dripping water?
No, alien. We're
Well, would we not be considered alien to other creatures?
Well, right
oh my
now,
God, she's right.
right now we're in neutral space,
Okay.
so aliens anything not here.
Oh, so there's a spaceship outside?
It's a joke.
Is it in distress?
It's a joke.
I'm in distress.
Oh, right. This is the humor.
he's
I am still
attempting
new.
to purvey levity.
Hey, dude. Hey.
Levity. Levitation?
Laughter, a joke.
Oh, yes. I am still new to humor.
I will repeat it. Okay. What do you call a spaceship? Gonna drop that one part. That is dripping water.
What do you call a spaceship that is dripping water?
Thank God you're learning.
I would just say it's a ship with a leak.
A crying saucer.
Crying.
But
I did
thought
not
a
think
saucer
ships could
was-
be sad.
Okay, we'll touch on that. But also, a saucer is something you put a teacup on. I'm not stupid, you know.
Smart enough to know etiquette.
It's not doing
Dumb
me
enough
laughing.
to
I
not
just
know.
can't hold it in.
Dumb enough
She's
to
still
not-
quite concerned over the sad spaceship.
There's just a discerned, like, oh,
I think this
God.
human forgets. First time in space.
Have you ever heard, it's a synonym.
Cinnamon.
What?
A different word, same meaning.
It's actually more of a double entendre.
I don't
It
know what
has-
they mean.
I do
One
not
phrase
either.
has two different meanings.
I was only taught to.
Crying is a word play,
such
on
a
flying.
level.
and flying saucer is an old Earth colloquial for vessels that they had no understanding.
Oh wow, lots of words today.
Okay.
I think I need a break.
It means. It
Ow,
means.
my brain.
It
Aren't
means that
you-
his joke wasn't
Hey,
that funny.
Desmond, aren't jokes funnier when they're explained?
Well,
just
that
the
is
greatest.
sad when no one laughs at a joke. Ha 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 ha! Thank you for your joke.
Don't encourage him, he'll tell more.
Why do I keep anything of my grandfather's things?
So,
Why did I bring anything of my grandfather's?
I don't know. Why would you? Desmond, how long until we get there?
Oh, a couple days.
Oh, fuck!
I'm gonna work on my computer.
I think you need to learn on your learn. You need to work on your joke telling.
It's literally a book called Bad Jokes.
Why would you want to tell a bad joke? Is
'Cause
it the purpose
some-
to make someone laugh?
Yes, because it can be so bad that people are actually disappointedly laughing. They're like, oh, why?
But
But
you're not laughing.
I
I
will.
don't
I'm
see
the
the
one who
joke.
tells the joke.
I will try and do better.
You laugh at
next
your
time
own
to be
jokes, you're just
disappointed in
lame.
your jokes. Maybe Amy needs help.
I kind of want to go back to my dream.
How bad the joke was.
That was a better joke.
Hey!
So, days go by. You guys board the ship until you get closer into the Avis system, and sensors start going off, and you're all called to the deck. You can see on the system there's about 6 ships closing in on you, threatening. And at one point, one of them hails. Veery answers, and she's just
I
staring at the screen.
pop my helmet on.
You can see her typing a code in. You can see this bird-like man. Looks very much like what an eagle would look like. Just waiting. You can hear him talk. You can see him talking, but you can't hear it.
Only
And
two of us
Veery
understand
occasionally
that.
says something, presses buttons.
Would I know what an Aarakocra or a Kenku is from?
Yeah,
Fehy?
you would know.
And is this one of them?
This would be an Aarakocra, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I kind of like point out to the screen. Those are from my planet.
Oh, those are not at all like Slappy the Seagull.
No, these guys are like their own thing. Like you got birds like Slappy.
They're as intelligent as us.
Yes, they're as intelligent as
Oh,
humans and other races.
Glad we're still the base.
You'll always be the face. There are much smarter races out there now.
you're basic bitch.
Ooh. I know that was out of game, but like that was a bad Danica.
I'm still suffering from the last one.
The ship begins to descend into a lower orbit around the planet. You can see now on the view displays, it's almost just looks like in a constant tornado around the entire planet until the ships start to surround you, and it's like the wind breaks around your ship as they guide you in, and you begin to see like a purple electric cage surrounding a city floating in the center.
It is
Oh,
a
it is.
bird cage.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's fucking bird cage. You were
Desmond,
right.
Desmond did say, it's like, well, you're not wrong.
That is true.
And As you approach, the cage opens up, and you can see as it starts to open up, some of the ships that were guiding you in begin to veer off, and you see these creatures of stone begin to fly in, and they're getting into a dog fight along the edge of the cage, trying to fight their way into the center of it. And as you get in, it closes behind you.
Oh, wow.
And then you slowly come to a stop. The screen shuts off, and you have docked on Cavalier.
Ooh,
I
exciting.
grab like my rag of a blanket and use it to like somewhat cover up my insignias on my chest to from my military days, because those are human symbols.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to pass myself off as an elf who doesn't take off their helmet.
Fair.
Zanner obviously wants to know before he gets off. This is a Goldilocks atmosphere, right? It's suitable for all of us without a suit.
It is as long as you stay within the city limits. That's what the cage sort of maintains for us.
Okay.
Also
Good to
looks
know.
like it takes your. Is it gargoyle? Is that Fargrimm?
Similar.
I was gonna say because that's kind of,
The Fargoyles.
that's like the similar spat on my planet. The stone creatures and the bird folk don't like each other. I don't know why. They just don't like each other.
It's a
They don't
form
want-
of a territory war here, and
Oh, maybe that's what it's.
just stay with it.
Maybe that's just what it is back home as well. I don't know. I just know.
That's fair. That's fair.
All the
Oh,
I don't quite follow what you're saying, but
it's okay. You'll
sometimes
get there.
it's good to just nod and smile, right?
all
Yeah.
the all
Mhm.
the gargoyles on my planet are just part of architecture.
They're nice until they start moving.
No.
It really freaks you out.
Well,
Question.
I think that would just also happen.
Desmond.
Yes, my massively grey friend.
Yes, that is me. And I'm clothed today.
Danica.
see
A whip.
Yes,
Oh,
there
wait,
you go.
apparently I'm a wimp to her, but
A whip, a giant gray individual. That is what Oisin had told me.
we're gonna have to sit down and talk about that. He's leading you down the wrong path. He's lying to you.
But we're both right here beside you.
I should have not used a simile or a metaphor.
This is karma for the joke.
All I'm saying is he's lying to you. He's not telling the
Lying.
truth.
Oisin is my friend. He would not lie.
He's trying to make a joke out of me.
Oh, I still do not see the humor.
Neither do I. It's something for him. Anyway, sorry, Desmond.
It's an earthworm.
Do we have shops
He
here
doesn't know
that
what
I
I'm
can buy
talking
big
about.
pointy axes so I can instead of just bash, I can slash.
I don't know about that. That'd be something to inspect and ask the locals about.
There's
I mostly just deal with those on the dock. Make sure our ships take
gonna
off.
be able to hear them. And I kind of point to my communicator translator thing.
Yeah, as long as you don't anger them and they start talking in their language, they do
Right.
speak common.
And even if they do, I've got you covered. I'll just
Fair
go
enough.
into their heads and transmit it to you.
Okay, I got you.
Unless they have a psionic blocker.
It could happen.
Like
I don't know what a
like a
psionic
helmet.
blocker is.
I've never
but-
seen one, but
I'm sure the technology exists.
Okay. Danica, would you like to go find a sharp pointing object with me?
Oh yes, I love exploring.
Heck yeah, let's go. And we go looking for a weapon shop.
Okay, so as you all go to the loading bay, the door opens up and Amy starts to load things up on these little dollies to get them off a little quicker, and a couple Aarakocra flank around it. And you see this larger built Aarakocra with a massive hunch to him lands an albatross. And his one wing is all metallic and the side of his face is burnt off and his beak is all replaced with metal bits all on the front of it. His one arm is just completely replaced with a robotic arm. He just, well, what a fine looking crew we have here. Okay, what are a lot of yous doing on Cavalier today?
I'm looking for a slashy big weapon.
Looking for a couple of mechanics.
I am looking for
Good.
adventure.
Amy pipes up and goes, we are here to make a delivery.
Oh yes, we also have a
Oh.
job.
Yes,
that's what
the
they're here
delivery. I forgot about that. Hey, Amy, do you need help lifting?
No. Our job was to get it here. Their job is to get it the fuck off.
So we can go?
But if you stay here, you get paid.
Okay, I'll stay here to get paid first.
Oh,
I might
no,
need that
I
to
need
get,
to
you know-
tie up my shoe for a bit.
There's a little exchange as Desmond, who isn't being covered up, and you see some of the Aarakocra are a little more watchful of him. They tighten up on their weapons, which are like massive spears with
This Desmond
barrels
is
off
not a
of
good
the
guy.
end, or
No, he
down the center of them.
he mentioned to Ocean that they don't like humans.
He said
Oh,
he would,
right,
but
I
that's why
forgot.
Ocean is.
Covered.
And
Must
you
be
can
the only
see
species that don't.
There's a few.
the Aarakocra that was dealing with you signs the documentation that they provide, that Amy and Captain Desmond provide, and they get paid and begin to divvy it out. And Amy takes a larger portion of it and begins to walk off the ship. And he goes up to each of you and goes, "Well, as we have finished the job, you each get 400 credits."
Inner or outer?
Outer,
Yeah.
yeah.
Inner?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're getting spoiled. Oh, this is much more than my 5 I found on the floor.
See, when you actually do the job you've been told to do, you get paid for it.
You know all about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going shopping now. Bye!
Okay. Stay
Like
safe.
holding like so excited like oh shopping.
I stop
She
her and
does-
just like grab a spare like leather bag. You should probably keep it in one of these.
Can you help? My hands are full.
As I hold the pouch open, it's like, this is a wallet.
Tie it on to my skirt.
Okay, so
I'm not
what?
gonna ask how that ties on,
Magic.
but I grew a
So-
vine.
As you begin to get to the end of the ramp, Desmond stops you. Goes, "Also, as we discussed last time, you four will be responsible with finding our next job. So while you're out there doing your little shopping spree, gotta find us work."
No, dudes, I'm just looking for weapons.
You can't in-game do our no,
No
dib
dibs.
sign.
You watch me.
Okay.
The nose game does not apply in game.
So, as the smarter two people, no offense,
None taken, man. None taken.
what are you two after on the planet right now?
Myself, I know he's after supplies, I'm
Mechanics.
sure.
I'm after mechanics.
I'd like to arm myself a little better. Not arm, like I'd like to get a gun if I can.
Okay.
I'd also like trade my bow in
forearms would
for a gun,
do
and
more
I'd
damage
also,
than 2.
which he can. I don't care about the damage. It's just I don't want two actions to shoot. Like an action and a bonus action. I don't want to. Just trust me. I want a gun.
Okay.
And I'd like to go with armor and a shield too. I think if I can find
Okay.
such things on this planet.
So,
so-
you'd be going with them.
More than likely.
Because he wants to find a weapon.
I'm trying to find a big.
You go to a
fuck-
weapon shop, yeah.
I'm looking for a big fuck
following
off
him.
axe.
Well, I can catch back up with you.
Okay. So,
I did want to ask you though. I've been dying to ask you since this started. Why are you named after a large body of water on your planet?
Spelled differently.
Oh,
And technically,
I don't know a lot about Earth. I just know it has oceans.
It's pronounced Oshan.
Oh.
Okay, that I know it has oceans.
I know
Like
in
7
some
of them, doesn't it?
cases, like mine, it's a little different. But don't parents most often name their children?
Mm-hmm.
So you would not have chosen your name.
No, I did.
But
Oh.
wait, hang on.
Well, I
I'll tell you on the ship.
Okay,
Okay.
you can tell us now if you want.
To
Cone
me.
assignments, otherwise known as psionic.
I feel like it's a bit special for just dumping it telepathically.
Okay. All right, we'll
it's
wait.
like texting
We can wait.
instead of calling.
I got big news for you. Boy, should you call me? Nope. Blah blah blah. Oh my God, they're engaged. Great.
So the three of you then setting up for weaponry and armor. It's a little difficult to find, as it is a big city. You're dealing with the trade district, and then trade areas, and then you got to get into like market districts and whatnot. So it takes you a couple hours before you actually find a store. The place you find is Marcus's Materials.
No refunds.
It's totally where my
All of
brain
it is
went.
spelt wrong.
Well, I'm just gonna spell it like I know how to spell Mark.
Yeah.
Goblins, Kanku.
Neither
I don't know.
Materials?
Yeah.
Even Marcus?
Yes.
Kids.
Both
Mark us.
both words don't have an anum,
What?
and Materials is spelled without an I.
What the? Why? Why?
Is it just Mercus?
Mercus. Mercus.
And as you walk in,
Or
Materials.
Mr. Cuss.
as you walk in, there's an elven man running the store. And just, oh, customers! It's so good to see customers. The Aarakocra don't often come into my shop. Purveyors of goods. What can I provide you with today?
A big fuck off axe.
Big to me or big to you? Because that's a
Big to
difference.
me.
Big to you.
Like a great axe. And I'm not saying that it's like, it's a great axe. No, I mean a great axe.
I was just about to make a mediocre joke, but I mean.
Here we go with these freaking jokes again.
Get me to that. Oh. A great axe. I do have
An okay
one,
axe.
but it's not pretty.
I don't really care about pretty, as long as it fucking slices things open.
Okay, just give me a moment. He walks into the back, comes back out, and it looks like he just took a piece of metal and cut it into an axe, and then wrapped some leather around the handle.
Okay. We need to sit down and talk about definition of ugly, because sir, that's not ugly. That's pitiful.
Well, we don't often have people come in here for axes. I have people come in here looking for guns, armaments, fancy-looking hats occasionally.
You have hats?
His eyebrow just raises slightly.
I have this very special hat here, and he holds up a hat, and it's got like a piece of it that folds down to cover your eyes and a piece to cover your ears.
Does it keep me warm at night? Like,
It would. It's a very rare hat.
Oh my god.
It's made of hair from the sphincter of a mammoth. The humans decided to bring a couple of their old creatures back and bring them out for all of us to see. So, it's a nice little...
It's like a.
Thing.
It's
it
like
is.
like a deerstalker hat.
Well, no,
Yeah.
a mammoth ass hat.
We've been informed that it is quite the beautiful thing on Earth, and I have about 6 of them in stock.
I'm not from Earth, so I don't know what their terms of beautiful. When you had me, and then you had to mention it came from a mammoth's butt.
Okay.
I'm not gonna find what I'm looking for here.
You know you don't want a mammoth's ass hat.
No, I kind of like break off mid conversation.
He's a
and
giant
just start
ass,
kind of
but
just
he's not
looking
a
at
mammoth
stuff.
ass.
Okay, well, I'm not being offensive, but little man, what are you after?
I could use some armor, a shield, obviously, in my size,
In your size, yes, of course.
and
Where is there? Good.
I could use
In the kids
just a
section.
standard rudimentary pistol.
Ooh,
You know,
pistols.
7-shot, whatever you have.
Well, like a 6.
I'll do. Is it a revolver or a pistol?
It is a pistol.
It is a pistol. Okay.
Armaments. After a shield, armor your size. What sort of armor in your size?
How about studded leather?
Well, there you're looking at 100 credits. Both.
I've got that.
Okay.
Do you take gold or I've got credits as well, but
Inner or outer. It's basically the gold or silver.
yeah, the gold is the outer.
Inner.
Right? Inner.
Inner.
Okay. I've got 125
That is gonna take a little bit of getting used to.
inner, so maybe I should just
Yeah.
convert it all to credits.
425 because we got 400 each
Yes.
from the job.
So 500, because I didn't get a bag like you guys did. I chose to take the money instead.
Oh, I chose the money.
Okay. So
I just spent most of
I
it.
had 160 something. Now I've got 120 something. 127.
So 527.
Yeah,
Yeah.
527. Because of the job that
So
we
I
got
will
paid
leave that
for.
here.
Much more than I thought it'd be.
So now I've got 427 because I just bought all three.
No, the
Oh, that's just
The
the armor
armor
and the
and the
shield.
shield.
Okay, it's for 100, so that's 427. And he's got the gun. Is it worth buying?
Anything in here
I
costs
show
7
it. Oh, he's not here. So, and I don't know much about guns.
the pistol that he shows you, it's a longer barrel. It's about a foot and a half long.
Okay.
Okay. Handle would fit for you. Runs you about 60 credits.
Okay. Do I get a chance to fire it and see that it actually
Go
works?
ahead.
Okay. So,
And he gives you 1 round.
okay. And am I able to shoot it without being blown back 20 paces?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And it does shoot, and it's true
Yep. As true as it could be off
for
the shelf.
for that, right?
You can
Okay.
probably fiddle
Adjust
with
it.
to make
Well,
it
I'll get it to
tighter.
I've got a friend who can probably
As
turn this into
going
a
on,
better gun, so I will take that as well.
Okay.
So
Mine is looking at the shelves and whatnot and just wandering out the door.
you said 60.
Doesn't
Yes,
tell
60.
nobody, just wanders out.
Find what the other nerd's doing.
So
Nope, just wanders out.
And he looks towards you, Danica, and goes, "You're an interesting looking individual.
Why, thank you.
What did you
I've
wander
had
into this place for?"
Oh, well, I came with my friends, but I am now curious. You got a shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That looks like it could be helpful in a fight. Do you have any wood ones?
I'm just gonna point out you're on fire.
Oh, I can control my flames most of the time now.
Okay.
See? And I like poke his arm.
He just sort of looks at you weird, and he feels the warmth, and is just like, "Okay. Wood.
Or even like the lid of a barrel. I could probably fit it to what I need.
Or rock.
Hold on."
Rock.
And he goes to the back, and you hear some clattering, and he comes back out. And it's a nice
From
looking
wood?
wood shield, but it's a little gungy. It's got like food crud on it. And you can see on the bottom of it where it was like nailed to something. It was probably
Took
used
his
as a
table.
tabletop.
That is perfect.
That's 10 credits, dear. Here you go. And hands it to you very gingerly.
I grab it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Fiery person.
Danny.
Anything I can help you two with? Where'd the big guy go?
Oh, Clyde must have left.
Did he take the axe? Did you take it?
No.
No. Good.
Could have asked for a sword.
I don't think he liked your axe too much.
That's okay.
I've got a question for you though. You interested in this? And I show him my crossbow and
I walk out to show Clyde my shield.
arrows. Any interest you want to buy these for me?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, I'll give them to somebody. I don't.
Most things I get I buy in surplus. So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you though.
Well, I just had no need for it, and I thought, get a little bit of credits back, but that's okay.
And then I turn around and walk back in and go, oh, we are to look for jobs. Do you have any work?
I'm not hiring at this particular moment.
Okay. And I walk back out.
At this time, with the little bit of time, I'm already like, from whatever way we came, I'm going the opposite walk, just kind of looking to see what other kind of storefronts there are.
Maybe there's a meat stall.
Maybe some food or something that isn't poison.
Chicken.
Anything out of the ordinary, because good old Clyde needs something not ordinary.
You see a chicken surfing duck.
I steal it and I bring it on the ship. Now, Lacky has a friend.
No. So walking along, Clyde, you
That's
see
wrong.
a lot of vendors selling like fried corn, tomato sandwiches.
You're on a planet
Oh
vegetarian.
my god, I could totally go for a toasted tomato sandwich.
There's a guy literally just selling bags of seed, and you see his very popular stand.
I wonder why that seed stand is so popular. And then I kind of do the.
I planted.
Oh yeah, I'm on a bird planet. Ah, duh.
I would
get
love
some-
if Cliff had to
gonna get
make
some for Slappy?
intelligence.
This,
That's
this
not a bad
little
idea.
bird
I would
comes up
love
to
if
you
Cliff had to
and
make an
pulls on
intelligence thing.
your,
So
the
it's
back
like,
of your leg
I
a bit.
planted them. It's been 4 months and no birds.
You turn around and he's looking at you and goes,
I want a friend.
"Fuck you!"
Pardon me?
and holds out an apple.
I reached. Fuck me.
Fuck you.
Is it a bird?
It's a bird.
Is it a crocodile?
No.
Oh, it's a kangaroo.
He's
Oh.
just smiling at you.
You're a kangaroo. You don't know a whole lot of words, do ya?
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's thank you.
Fuck you.
Can I read him?
You didn't
psionically
pay.
to see what he's.
What's your passive?
No,
My
don't do
passive
that.
is 12.
There.
12. Okay. And you now have an apple, and he smiles as much as a beak can smile, and just begins to skip away.
He's just got the happy laugh lines by his eyes.
Yeah,
With
sure.
his feathers.
I look at the apple. Is it a nice apple?
It's a very shiny, fresh, red apple.
Hmm.
Biting into him, there's a big juicy worm.
Now,
Might be.
Xander was trying to
Sorry,
read him
last battle.
psychically. Did he get anything?
Actually,
were like
it's
2
like an
blocks away.
appetizer
Oh, 2
for
blocks,
getting
okay,
birds.
alright.
He wandered away while you were talking.
Right.
I take a bite.
Mhm.
I expect that it just tastes like an apple.
It's a very sweet apple.
This is fucking delicious. A little bird. Wait a minute. Something was off.
You gonna be racist, Clyde?
I eat the apple until it's gone. I take
Core
a
and
couple
everything?
steps thinking about it.
Seeds and all. He has a tough stomach.
With what he's been through.
I check to see if I still have my horn on my back.
Oh no.
Motherfucker!
I take off the same way that Kenku took off.
You motherfucker! You stole my horn! How? I don't know, but ah!
Okay, I need you to roll investigation or a nature.
Watch it as the chaotic fate of luck. I'm just walking and see like 2 kenkus. Like,
Where the hell's the nature at?
There's
Oh,
your
there it is.
wisdom.
Oh, it's the same thing. So a 13.
13. You end up chasing this Kenku down an alleyway. You see it dodge into a building. You go into the building. You see it run up a set of stairs. You run up the set of stairs. There's just Aarakocra women in bathtubs shrieking as you're running through. Before it clicks in your head, you're running through a bathhouse all of a sudden. It jumps out a
also
window.
height difference, so it's like
Follow?
door frame.
Ow! Ow!
Do you
Just
follow him out the window?
Yeah, I dive through the window.
Make an athletics check.
Wow, that's much better. That's a 24.
24. You dive out the window and you can see that he sort of jumped out the window and went straight over to the next window, and you go down 1 floor.
I keep going.
You now, as you stand there, you are standing in a shop, and there are like 4 Croca and a couple elves and dwarves. They're just looking at you like, "Can we help you, sir?"
Kenku stole my horn. It's by the end of this fucking bit. I don't know how he stole it. I'm not 100% upstairs right now. I need it back. It's my family's heirloom.
As you're talking, you see like the upstairs door on the other side of the shop pop open. The Kenku comes out, looks at you, and goes,
There he is!
"Fuck you!" and runs out the front door.
Alright, if there's anybody in the way, I literally just...
Get out of my way!
I imagine not even you just run.
Fucker got my horn!
You get out the front door. It's now running down the street. You can see about 4 other Kenku. 2 of them are carrying your horn, and the other 2...
Motherfucker!
Or sorry, the other one is like trying to spot in front, and you can see one of the Kenkus is stuck in the wider part of the horn, face first. But they are running. They're probably a good 60, 70 feet away from you.
Wait, so is it like it's like in the horn just running with its legs, the other one's holding it trying like
No. Like it's two of them holding either end, but in the wider end, there's one wedged into the wider end.
That's great.
Hmm.
What you doing?
I don't really have a speech, so speaking with animals isn't gonna work.
No.
Well, I continue to run after them. Because I got no spells that actually reach that.
Okay.
They're just out of range.
Oh, Shine, what have you been up to?
Finding engineers and mechanics for that specialize
Why I
in
need a
spaceship
fucking-
modification.
This is why
Around
I need a fucking axe.
around the dock,
Pick up a rock
there
and
are
just chop it
several
around.
mechanics that are working on things, and as you go looking, you see Desmond looking around as well. The two of you sort of join up, and he's what are you looking for down here?
Mechanic?
Okay. Looking for upgrades?
Looking for someone to merge the two ships.
Okay. So am I. We'll see who gets it first. And he walks the other
Well,
direction.
I'm gonna say your words are a little sweeter. If you're working on it, then at least I know someone is. I'm not so good with words, so I'll go off and do something now. Find a job.
Okay. Well,
I just didn't know if anyone else was gonna.
we dragged it here. I figure might as well fix up what's broken and slap some things on there to hopefully make the ship better.
Okay. Would I have a list of materials I would need to upgrade my tiny cruiser size engine in order to get up to the cargo ship size engine that we have? Would I have the needed materials? Just
Roll intelligence. Just a straight intelligence roll.
gonna use my inspiration dice. 12.
12.
Oh,
You don't have a complete list, but you have most of a list.
Yeah, I have a general
Yeah,
idea.
70-80% of the materials needed you have. You know what you need to go get to
Yeah.
upgrade it.
I imagine that's just what's off the top of my head. The rest I would have to think harder.
Yeah. And you would know that in order to make an engine suited for a cargo ship of that size, you'd probably need about 2 to 3 days just to make that work. And
Yeah.
it might not even work 100%.
As long as we can jump safely. I don't care if we can't get the multi-jump.
Maybe not safely, 90% safe.
Okay.
But 10% still going to be a little risky.
That's
You know?
better than what I initially thought. But yeah, I tell him the materials, and I go into town to find a job.
Okay.
Still disguise myself as as human, as an elf.
Okay. You are strictly looking for a job. Roll honor, please.
Michelle says you need to be a pinch louder.
A pinch?
Just a pinch!
Pinch.
Yeah. Oh, honor. Great. Ready, guys? Just
Yep.
a straight roll. 8.
8.
Somebody's gonna find us a shady job.
You come across a group of individuals just sort of standing there looking around, and when they see you walk by, they go, "Hey, come over here.
The walkover.
Seeing you getting off that big cargo ship there.
I.
What's your ship do? What's I don't know a good way of putting this. Look. we need
So
some-
then put it bluntly.
Okay. Well. Okay. Name's Dremel.
Mm-hmm.
Spelled with 3 E's. I don't like it either. So please don't make fun of it. I need someone. We need someone
Yes.
to distract the cruisers, the Aarakocra cruisers that patrol this area, and help us get some goods across the Gith-Aarakocra border. You know, just...
Who are you working for out of the Gith?
Oh, we're not working for anyone out of the Gith. We're working for people out of the Okra, you know. We're
well,
just
You see,
we're like the
I'm-
middleman.
I'm friends with a Gith, and he's anti-Gith government, so can't help you there.
Oh well.
Plus, I'm not the greatest with distractions.
That's too bad. That's too bad. We're paid a lot, so.
Good for you. And I'd walk off.
Ow.
You
I
can
was
hear them talking.
Planning
some
the
more.
greatest distraction in my head.
Danica, already space pirate.
Danica, what have you been up to?
Well, I left shortly after buying the shield to go look for Clyde. I'm assuming he was like bolting down the way. I'm not sure if I
How's your perception?
What
passive.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very good. It's 12.
12. So no. When you if somebody else was watching it, as you're walking out of the store, Clyde's dashing down a road after the Cancun.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Honestly, she wants to explore and see everything, but she's kind of afraid to go by herself. So I would probably just once again walk back into the store and then just kind of be like, Zanner, I can't find Clyde.
Okay, we can go look for him. I've been in the corner trying to get outfitted.
Yeah.
Has that happened in this time?
It's surprisingly the armor fits well. It's not 100%. It's a little snug in places, mostly
But it's close.
mostly in like the legs.
Okay.
But it's a little loose fitting in the waist, you know. But it's close enough, you know. But it takes you about 5-10 minutes to get on it.
Okay.
So you're most of the way dressed with it.
Okay, well, that's, I don't know, I got a place to hook my shield on my back.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. I guess I've got a holster for my gun. I never did ask about a holster.
You don't have a holster.
Do I have a way to fit it into my suit? My armor?
Yeah, you can
Walking around armed, probably not a good idea.
Like, I don't want to carry it in my hand the whole time.
Yo, you got a problem? You a little deep, no, I'm just.
You look like you are having trouble with your weapon.
Yeah, I forgot to ask for a holster.
We are still in the store.
Spend a lot of money now. Do you have a holster that will fit this gun?
Yes. 5 credits.
Oh, 5 credits is
Yeah.
not a problem. I can.
I was gonna say it's probably just a
Do you want ammo
pouch
too?
of London.
Yeah, that probably would not be a bad idea.
Okay,
Would likely come in handy at some point.
it's 10 credits for 30.
10 credits for 30 rounds. How much will the holster carry?
The holster just carries the gun.
You can't put the holster in around the thing?
You
Okay.
probably have to have like what Oisin gave me, like a little wallety leather pouch.
Yeah, I'm gonna also need.
I have a bandolier. What are you talking
I don't suppose you've got a
You
bag of
gave
holding.
me,
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh,
No.
about?
Bag of minor holding or whatever the small thing is.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a lot of money.
Okay.
that's like $5,000.
Anyways,
is it?
finding it in a weapon shop.
Okay, just a regular thing that'll hold 30's fine. That's all I'll ever need, probably, at any one time.
we're still
10.
we're still too baby new for anything
So 10 for
cool
the,
like that.
and a packet to hold it.
Okay. He hands you like a metal tin, probably about this big. Sits it down and hands you a little baggie as well.
Okay.
You have the baggie for free.
It can fit on, oh, cool. Alright, so that's another 15 altogether, right? 5 and 10?
Would you like ammo
Okay.
too? How are
Thank you
gonna hold
very
it?
much. Click, click. Yeah. Uh-oh. Probably would have been useless.
Hey, you got a pistol.
That would've
Telekinetically
been
whips the
best,
pistol.
though.
Yeah. Go to shoot.
Go to
yeah.
shoot and then be like, fuck, I didn't buy any ammo.
Now what would be funny is just holding it with
Yeah,
using
but it could be the
telekinesis
Superman
and pistol
thing.
whipping people from a distance.
You shoot,
range
shoot him
attack.
5 times, and then when you run out of bullets, you throw the gun, he ducks.
I know.
Okay, so with that, a little pouch with ammo.
Okay, so 52.
To use walking out. How are you two going to go look for Clyde?
Well, I'm not so much worried about him because he seems more than capable of handling himself. I'm more like, I didn't want to walk the streets by myself because I could get lost.
These wipe off too easily.
Like I'm about to, probably.
Got one that doesn't?
I did have the other one somewhere.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I.
2.
Organized. Wow.
Excuse me.
52 now.
So you guys are just wandering about right now?
It was 67 down to
Yeah,
52.
what other, like, stores are there? I guess kind of looking for anything that just, like, catches my eye. Danny would be, like, anything, like, plant-wise, too.
Plant-wise, there are plenty of plants around here. As you get a little further into the city, most of the buildings are up in treetops,
Ooh.
opposed to on the ground. There are a couple on the ground, but they're more up in the trees.
I wish this Kanku didn't steal my shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, I have an idea, but I can't metagame. You would love it too.
Just trying to think, what?
Darn it.
I'm just kind of knowing that he's missing. I'm just kind of tuning into people psionically, listening, telepathically listening,
For
not
commotion.
transmitting,
Yeah.
just listening. Not specifically for that, just to see if any of them are remarking about a great big huge gray dude running around, possibly in the buff.
Yeah, like you were listening for commotion.
Oh, commotion! I thought you meant a job. No, commotion. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am also saying to anybody that walks by, do you need any work? We are looking for a job. Desmond told us to find work.
I need you to roll perception, and I
Okay.
need you to roll honor.
11.
12.
12.
Better than.
So 10.
You got 10?
Yeah. 11 minus 1.
You don't hear anything that has to do with Clyde. You hear a lot of internal gossip
Oh boy.
from people.
Did you hear Becky
The-
broke up with Ron?
More on the political front, there's a couple like old lady Aarakocra walking around, and they're just like internally bitching about each other.
Karen Crocus.
Yes, Karen Crocus.
Make that a thing. the Karens of the Aarakocra world.
I don't have
Karen
my laptop.
Crocus.
Anything
So-
noteworthy? Like,
When you do hear one bit that one of the princesses has been spotted sneaking out of the castle late at nights.
okay.
And that's about it.
Okay.
About
Ooh,
the
that
street
could
rat
be a
this shit.
job.
Danica,
Yeet.
Yeah.
as you're walking along, there's a very nicely dressed, but the clothes are a little torn up. Aarakocra is just going like, please help me, someone help, someone, please. Oh, you're a particularly interesting individual.
Thank you.
Are you capable? Do you have a ship?
We do have a ship.
I am very much distressed right now and require
no.
assistance.
Oh, how can I help?
You see, about 2 weeks ago, 3 if I'm not mistaken, I was aboard a pleasure yacht in the Testadine system when it became under attack by some vicious creature, and I had to
my.
board an escape pod and come back here. I had to leave behind my family's necklace.
You are not doing this to me again.
What?
I
Oh,
spent the
no,
whole goddamn
no.
campaign looking for that necklace.
No, I'm not doing that again. Don't worry.
No,
Wait,
this
what?
time it's in space.
Okay, the first town we got to, remember? The one chick went with all the bandits and stuff. She was like, I lost my necklace, this emerald necklace.
Oh shit!
I spent the whole campaign asking everywhere if we could find that damn thing. And he's like, you lost it when you beat the damn bandits.
And
It was the greatest mystery for me of the whole damn campaign.
anyways,
Shit was Danica the entire time. I completely forgot about that necklace.
Okay, just a quick note. What system?
Testudine system.
Testudine.
How do you spell that?
Test.
Test U-D-I-N-S.
Am I with her, or am I still getting outfitted?
You're with her.
Yeah,
This is happening like 5-10 feet away from where you're looking.
Okay.
And he's just, please, like, it's the most precious thing in my family. It'd be terrible if I don't get it back. It was probably, in my opinion, the most important thing that I had to leave on that ship. That massive vessel.
Other than my wife.
And you can see as he's talking, some of his like feathers are floating off of him. And he's just,
Cool.
like just flaring his arms viciously as he
Stress
talks.
molten.
What is your name?
My name is Ithis Swag
Ithis. Ithis Swag.
with 2 days.
Oh, well.
Jesus Christ.
How do you spell
ITHISWAAG?
Yeah.
What?
ITHISWAAG.
It's Isish Swag.
Oh, I
Ishus.
thought it was
G.
Ithis.
Sorry.
Ishus.
It's a hard word to say.
A little bit.
And the name of the vessel again that you lost it on?
Oh, I
You
don't
believe?
recall. It was a little
Stressful?
inebriated.
Oh.
But it was
On
long, was a large vessel.
boarding it. What I do recall, though, as I floated away on the escape pod, is that we were floating around the outermost planet in the Tessudine system. I just want my necklace back.
How are we to reach you if we were to return to the planet with your necklace?
Well, I live on this planet, the massive emerald structure located over there, and where he points, you can see this really gaudy greenhouse on top of a tree, way too small for the size of house.
Oh.
Compensation.
If you bring it back, I will gladly pay you upwards of 15,000 credits for it.
So, and telepathically, we were looking for that damn necklace.
Danny just goes, "Oh, of course we'll help you."
Thank you, dear. This is I feel like I can finally go and eat my third breakfast. And he like wipes away little tears and begins to walk away.
I pick up
I
a few
eat
of the
kangaroo
feathers that he
eggs.
dropped.
Oh, these are mine now.
Clyde,
Yes.
as you were chasing these kenku, they're a little bit faster than you are. And you follow them through all these winding paths and down some back alleys. And you feel a little lost. You've never been to this planet. Until you stop and you're in the intersection of 3 alleys. And the kenkus that took your horn are standing there staring at you. And they're just, fuck you. And you just hear, fuck you, fuck you,
Oh
fuck
God.
you, fuck you. And as you look around, there's a good like 20, 30 kenku just surrounding you. Each one has a little knife in their hand.
Oh my God.
That's cool. I run up to them, and
Which
I cast. No, I run up to the 3 that are holding my horn, and I cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
It is a con save.
We should hear this.
Yeah, Thunderwave will make enough.
It's a 300-foot boom.
I
So-
know. I actually did make the spell card for that one.
You made me a spell card?
I made us like.
Oh. I was gonna say, oh.
Didn't I?
So,
Did you?
whoever's in a 15-foot cube of me gets hit by it.
So that's most of them, and they rolled a nat 1. So,
Sweet.
house rule for listeners
There it
is
is.
nat 1s on a saving throw are double damage.
Yee.
So,
Really?
That's
it.
4d8.
Nat
and-
1s on a saving throw are double damage.
Yes.
That's our house rule.
Yep.
Not saying you can't use it, but
So 14,
it's our house rule.
16, 19,
Mom,
Excuse me.
Mom said it's
I'm
my turn with the
sorry.
house rule.
23, thunder damage, and they're
So-
all pushed away 10 feet.
The three of you is very far in the distance. Just here.
Can I roll
Is it-
survival to check?
Danica
what
and I
the
look at
sounds?
each other, and I'm sure at the same time
I
say,
will let you roll
Clyde.
survival.
Oh no. Danny
To
just
see
goes, that
if
was
it
very loud.
Was a natural sound or not?
that was Clyde. I'm sure of it.
Oh, he does not usually sound like that. Maybe we should
survival.
Sounds like that when he's pissed off.
Or nature, sorry.
Nature. Okay.
Nature.
17.
17. That wasn't a natural sound. That was definitely a spell of some form. Clyde, as you stand there, they're all dead except the one who was in the end of the horn. I assumed you slapped your hands together or stomped your feet, but how did you just kill 19 Kenku?
It was his ass cheeks.
The massive clap in my ass cheeks. But no,
Did you just
I
kill a
ran up
child
to
gay?
them and
I want my fucking horn.
and I just and that went on. I didn't know I had magic. It just
As you clap your hands, it thunders out and like dust goes back, and you watch as they all get like defeathered and fall down dead, except the one in the end of the horn. And he's just like, I stuck. And you just hear it echoing out of the short end.
I
of the
just
Okay, well,
Your proper response, I believe, is fuck you.
first off, I don't know what I just did, but fuck all of you.
and I reached down and I just fucking yanked. I don't care if he's stuck. I grabbed his beady twig
You pull
of
half
a
of, pull half of him out.
and I just pull him out.
Rip.
And that is why you don't fuck with a Goliath.
And I fucking throw him against a wall.
Aw,
Killed them all.
I'm glad that I wasn't there.
So as you throw him, he does a little flip in the air and lands and goes,
Fuck you.
Fuck me.
bye. And just like begins to slowly walk
Sidestep
away.
out.
I get downward close. Fuck you.
Fuck you. And he just keeps walking
Little
away.
bird turd.
You have your horn back.
I swing it onto my back and
Somebody else could fucking clean this shit up.
You're gonna loot them?
But
No.
I know it's only been an hour, but I say we take our break here. This is a good point to take a little half-hour break.
Yeah.
okay.
I was ready to give you a long shot if I ever came across you.
I can't believe I just fucking killed 19 Kenku.
So yeah, let's go
Just
for a
like
break.
that.
Damn.
Well, double damage.
We're leveling up.
Oh, right, because I forgot you mass roll for them.
We're back.
I'm celebrating our Kenku massacre.
Yeah, it was a destruction of those Kenkus.
Let's make some Kenku Cajun, actually.
So, as Clyde, you were walking away, I just knocked a bunch of papers over.
I was gonna say he just like kicked a can in the alleyway.
I have a moment.
You have a moment.
Kicked a coup.
I look back and that's gonna get traced back to us.
Is there like how close is the opening of this alleyway?
In which way? Because it's 3 alleyways meeting.
Back way it came.
About 40, 35, 40 feet.
Okay, none of them are bleeding?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, you like shockwave some of their feathers off.
Yeah,
They're
maybe like
bleeding.
brain concussion.
Okay, so
Concussiveness.
I turn around and I check on a couple. Are any of them still breathing?
About half of them are dead.
Half of them are dead. Okay. Okay, Clyde, what would you do if you were on your planet? Well,
Stage it.
I'd fucking cook them, but I can't do that here.
I take off down the alleyway, and as soon as I come to the mouth,
Somebody help!
anybody.
As you shout out, you hear like a thump, clink, and you see that air croaker that was like part machine come around the corner. It's like, how can I help you? You're the one from the ship.
Yeah, I was walking, and
People do.
yes, I think I got lost. I was at a shop. I have no idea where the shop is. Marcus Materials, yes.
Ah, it's a funny shop to go into.
Yeah, he tried to sell me a piece of metal and tried to put it off as an axe. It was not an axe. Anyways, like, I got lost. Walking down the alleyway, I just came out of, I think they're Kenku? There's about 20 of them? Something like that. Half of them are dead.
Oh, just sit down, friend. It's okay. Sit down.
Oh.
I need you to roll deception.
11?
11. You just sit here, all right?
Okay.
You're in for no one.
He just taps you on the shoulder. General Talus will take care of this. Don't you worry. And he just walks down the alleyway.
Talus?
Talus.
T-A-L-I-A-S?
Yes. He comes out of the alleyway a couple minutes later and you see he's like cleaning the end of his spear off. And he's just like, well, I think we should go for a walk. You and I have to have a little talk now.
Oh my god. He left no evidence. No survivors.
So I noticed in cleaning off his blade, where I surmise that he just ended the others' lives.
Sure.
Would I be smart enough to know that?
I'm trying to go off of what your basic intelligence is without asking you for a roll.
It's 10?
I know. Yeah?
Am I in trouble? I just found them. I got lost. I'm not even from. I kind of get hyperventilating and panicky.
Push you back down to the seat. Listen, I know you're a little new here, but it's okay. Sometimes things happen, and I understand how the Kenku operate, so,
I don't know what you mean by them operating.
they took something from you, right?
Mm.
You chased them down, tried to get it back, a little scuffle. You don't want to get in trouble. It's okay.
I kind of look down at the ground. Not defeated, like not an obvious defeat. And I just.
They took my hoard,
It's okay.
and apparently I know magic.
That's a questionable offense, but it's okay. Just take a deep breath, friend. It's okay. I'm gonna Do that like 12 more times.
I hyperventilate.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Can you roll a d6 for me, please?
A 3.
A 3. Okay. The rest of yous walk up.
Should have just left them.
I'm assuming you all, are going towards the loud boom that you heard. You surmising was probably Clyde.
Well, Danny has no clue, but Zanner was like, that was probably Clyde. We should go.
I know it was an unnatural thunder, and I'm guessing it's magic, so I'm gonna go investigate that.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my ear out if I hear any.
Taking a bit of time.
Oh, sorry.
Taking a bit of time. You three end up catching up. You see this bird, this air crow with metallic bits, carrying Clyde over his shoulder. And
Holy fuck,
Sees
I'm
you and he's
400
just
pounds!
your friends. Yeah, he had a rough go about it.
I say yes in Elvish.
I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna start, like, grabbing my staff and be like, what are you doing with your Clyde?
And I just say,
With the Clyde?
I say in Elvish, lower the weapon.
Xander starts putting
Would you
bullets in the
understand
gun.
Elvish?
Yeah, it's one of the ones I know.
And I'm just once again just like in common now. Lower the weapon.
Don't worry. He had an encounter with some less than reputable individuals, and hyperventilated a little bit. Passed it.
I like to roll insight.
Go for it.
Okay, my insight is pretty damn high. 24.
Damn.
Best you can tell, he's telling the truth,
Holy shit.
but he's probably lying about had a little encounter.
I'm just gonna, like, run up and be like, cure wounds.
I'm not hurt.
I don't know that.
I'm just saying, I'm not hurt, so.
So would the magic
burning-
help him wake up?
Well, we're not.
No.
Aw, poop.
Brain lady. Your friend here isn't injured. He breathed too quickly and passed out.
That's possible?
It's an unfortunate circumstance.
Just do, like, a soft little, like,
What I imagine
Slap,
is like
slap.
a feather mustache.
When he talks, it is only one side of his beak moving.
Oh, God.
The
Oh.
other side is like fused shut with the metal.
oh, weird.
No wonder.
So I'm just gonna. You all come with me. We're just gonna go to a nice place where your friend here can get some rest, and then we're just going to have a nice cup of tea, and everyone's gonna relax for a bit.
As we're
Okay.
walking, I'm gonna ask him. What's the name of the government here?
Don't think that's of your concern, buddy.
Well, I was wondering if you just had some jobs that needed to be a little under the radar, as we're looking for some work.
Oh, Zanner and I found work.
He turns towards you, takes a step, like a little too uncomfortably in your face. You see his little bird-like tongue
I imagine it's like, tink.
moving inside his mouth, even though like part of it's not moving. As he gets close to you, you can feel his claws like pressing in on the tips of your shoes, and he's just like, "Are you asking me if I have any less than reputable work to give you?
Not less than reputable.
Are you asking if I, a general, have work for you?"
Isn't all government correct?
Well, that's up for debate. But yes, I have work for you. So if you are out for a little
I
bit
don't
of
like this guy at all.
fighting and a little bit of struggle. Air Crookers don't like if we go do certain
He's doing
things.
all this with Clyde on his shoulder.
And he like gets off your feet and starts walking again. Compared to the other Air Croker, he's a big fish. He's just
Terrifying.
muscle.
Would I? Because
Wait, was this
I
the one
see.
that looked eagle-ish? That was on the screen?
No.
No, this is the guy we met on the port.
So
Yeah.
I have a question, because I've probably noticed that a lot of Aarakocra look similar to Earthbirds and
What's
maybe
this
some
guy's
other
name?
birds.
Yeah.
Would I be able to tell what kind of bird he may be?
That he
Like
would
based off?
resemble?
Yeah, resemble. Is that like a nature check?
Yeah. Give me a nature check.
+3, 15.
15. More of like a clean vulture. Even though he is himself kind of shabby looking, it would be like a cleaner vulture.
Like a vulture with smooth skin?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's his
There
name?
you go.
Talos.
Talos?
Talos.
No,
sorry,
that's
Talos.
who.
General Talos.
This guy's General Talos.
Yeah.
Did he speak in third person when he was talking to Clyde earlier? Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
He leads you all to a nice little abode, walks in, lays Clyde down on what would be a couch for a bird.
And that's when I wake up.
Don't worry, friend.
You just gently on the couch.
No, that's it.
What the fuck? Where
I'm
am
gonna
I?
make some tea. You all just sit here, relax. Buddy, you dropped your shoes when you passed it.
I'm wearing shoes? Oh, I am. Oh, I did, thank you.
And he just walks into the other room, just a clank, thump, clank. And he opens up a little cupboard, makes a pot of tea, and you all are just sitting there in this very quaint little home.
Can I ask what sort of tea you got?
There's peppermint. Heard that your type of people really like peppermint teas. It's a really culturally appropriate thing. Oh, I personally don't like it, but I keep it for when your type are around here.
My type?
Your type.
Oh!
And he gestures towards all of you.
Okay, I thought that was an elven. I don't know. Do you have any thing called an Earl Grey?
I've never met a great earl, but I'll keep
No,
an eye out for one.
It's a type of tea.
Oh, I've never heard of
I've
such
had
a
it several times imported from Earth.
Oh, well, I've never heard of it. Keep an eye out for it. Thank you. He like scribbles a little note on what would be his fridge.
Oh, he's so wholesome.
This guy's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like General Io. He's such a calm and sweet soul. Don't piss him off, though.
He brings like a nice pot of tea over and a couple cups and pours them out for you all. I gotta ask, what's the lot of you doing on this planet? I know you were here for delivery, but I mean, beyond that, your friend here is a little more decked out than he was about an hour ago. So,
Desmond told us to find work.
Desmond told you to find work.
He said it is our job now to find jobs.
Sounds kind of lazy now that I'm thinking about it.
Initially, I was finding a mechanic or engineer down by the docks to help merge those two ships, but turns out Desmond was doing that, so
Desmond gotten himself into a little scrap over such a thing. Your captain is an interesting fellow.
Oh, don't lie to us.
just
So, okay, a couple mechanics wanted to take about half the ship. The ship you guys dragged in.
Mm-hmm.
We want to take about half it. Desmond told them quarter. You can have quarter after we get off it what we want. And they said no. Then he beat the shit out of about 4 of them.
quarter. What's this about? Wanting a quarter of the ship?
They wanted to
Once yous got off it what you wanted, Desmond was going to sell the remains. Well, they wanted half for free. And Desmond was like, no. Now about a quarter of it for free.
So it was a fight that was worth it.
Since that body of second time I've only seen that type of ship.
Speaking of
He
which,
got in a little bit of trouble for it, but he was in the right, so. It's okay.
speaking of fights, I heard something commotion. I'm wondering what it was that caused you to create that commotion.
Oh, I dropped a barrel and your friend here got a little spooked by it.
Oh,
Quick question.
Yeah.
a barrel. And then telepathically, Clyde, what happened?
Like you said, I got spooked because he dropped a barrel.
So he doesn't tell me anything about what happened to him?
He's not.
Not yet, anyways.
Can I assess
She
him?
says
Can I
that.
look at him? He looks like he's poisoned or anything like that?
You could roll insight to see if he's lying.
Okay. Well, I'm
Or
just
medicine.
generally looking.
Or like a medicine.
Yeah,
to see if
medicine.
he's-
If he looks
So
sickly
you're
or...
rolling a deception here.
Only if he rolls insight will I make you roll a deception.
Okay, better have these. Dude, you ate an apple from birds that ripped you off.
But you don't know that.
Yeah.
I know I don't know that, but I know that.
Zanner doesn't, but me, Mike, I
Okay.
know.
Me, Mike.
Me, Mike.
Nah. That is 12.
Yeah.
12.
He looks
Third-
fine.
He's not poisoned or anything.
Okay.
He looks pretty much the same as when you were in the shop with him.
Okay. Alright.
Now I'm sporting a nice new pair of boots.
Chalice looks at you all. Okay, so you asked about work. Well, I've got some work for a lot of you. Again, as I said, Aarakocras are a little more, well, the general public's a little more hoity-toity.
Not the fucking crew, eh?
Even as an elf, I think this is insufferable.
He's, well, you see, I'm sure Desmond warned you as he's a reasonable individual and is welcome here even though he thinks he's not.
Wait.
Humans have came here and tried to take the place over, and there's a couple areas around the city that I'm sure you've seen them on your way in, those big stone guys. They have made little nests in them. I don't want them cleared out, you know. They're not great. General public sees those things wandering around outside the city borders. They get a little worried and they cause panic, and then there's poop everywhere. And that's just a problem.
Stone can poop?
The birds. Yeah. Though the Aarakocra try to put on a guise of civilization, when we get scared, we still shit ourselves.
Oh, I understand now.
There you go.
What would you call the stone figures?
They vary from who you talk to. Most people just call them gargoyles, but I just call them the stone creatures because it's exactly what they are. They're stone and they're creatures.
What are the chances that I could speak with the princess?
What do you have to talk to royalty about?
Well, I just have a general sense that she might be in some kind of trouble. Or
Is royalty here?
perhaps not trouble. She might be finding her way into trouble. I'd like to help if that's at all possible. It can be under guard. I don't.
You can
Expect
drop the
to meet-
formalities, say
I-
what you heard.
I understand your concern, and I respect your need to try and protect someone else. As a soldier, I can understand that. You can't just ask to go talk to a princess. That is just cause, yeah, but you can't just go talk to her.
Okay.
I could put in a request that takes about a week to process, and you're looking about 2-3 days before you actually have an audience with her. So maybe 2 weeks before you could actually be in the same room.
Well,
Or I could just go up to her and be like, hey, what the f are you doing?
You could do that if you can speak to her. All right.
You,
I understand she's been sneaking out at night.
I've heard that too. So, we'll do a little tradesy here. I've got some stuff I could give you. I'm not trying to sound shady here. Sorry about that. I got some stuff I could give you as payment. You know, you go clear out some nests. I'll go talk to the princess, ask her why she's frolicking around in the middle of the night. And you guys get to go smash some things.
Clyde
for
gets,
me.
Clyde gets rid of the terrified, non-understanding look.
smash it. Where? Let's go.
He was talking about smashing the gargoyles.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Where's
Okay.
the nest? I assume, yeah, I know Kalutili, but
I was just about to do that.
yeah,
Okay.
I figured.
Well, if you follow any of the major roads outside of town, there's about 17 of them. Follow any of them. They'll eventually lead to the exterior portions of the city. At which point there's a road that surrounds the city. Any road leading away from there, find an S, take them out. I don't care. Wipe these things out. Best you can. Come back, I don't know, some sort of proof that you took them out.
Like
And,
a
So their
fragment
heads
of an
on a
eye.
platter?
well, that'd be kind of hard to do. Their heads are big.
Fragment of an eye.
Sure, an eye works. Please don't try and double up eyes here.
No.
If there's a lot, I'm going to assume they're pairs. Don't bring me 24
Well-
and be like, we killed 24, but you only killed 12.
What
But-
about noses?
Do they have?
Or is singular?
Beaks.
Singular? Singular.
Beaks? Oh, I guess with beaks there would be an upper and lower potion.
But they would be distinguishable.
Not
You know
one.
what? Again, it's up to you guys. Figure it out.
How many do you think are in a nest?
I don't know.
I say let's
20?
be
30?
honest with this. Just bring an eye, a gargoyle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let's go do that. You know where I live. You can come back here. Tell me. It might not be me here. It might be my son. Sort of.
What's your son's name?
General Talus.
Not big on names here, are you?
It's just.
Is there something like General J. Talus or something that we can use to distinguish you two?
Most people just call him Junior.
Yeah, that's fair.
Again, to clarify, I don't want to seem like the bad guy. I didn't name him.
Mother.
That was the missus. He got named Talus. She's like, it's after you. And I'm like, it's going to confuse people.
Yeah, I can see that. My mother wanted to name me Theodore after my father, but my dad was, no, there's enough Theodore Horncarvers in the tribe already. There's 3 of us already. Let's not confuse us even more.
And it gets annoying because you're sitting around the dinner table and somebody's like, hey, Talus. And you got 2 people looking. I'm sure you had, hey, Theodore. And 3 people looking.
Yeah.
It's like, why would
And
you
like, they're
approach
not
you?
even immediate family. They're like 3rd and 2nd cousins.
Or it gets confusing.
Yeah.
There are
No,
people
I got
in this city
a
where there's like
bad
12 in a
story
family.
for you.
I, what?
Yeah, I got a really bad one. My mother's name was Teresa. She had 7 sisters,
Oh shit.
all named Teresa.
Well, that's just bad
My
parenting.
grandmother's name
Were they,
was Teresa.
were they at least spelled differently? Like, it was Teresa with 3
Slight-
E's. This is Teresa
slightly.
with 7 A's.
Well, it's not like
And that's just getting
that
a little
a lot,
ridiculous.
exaggerated.
but yeah, slight variations. But there's still like 5 of them spelled the same.
Okay.
What's the name of our firstborn son, David?
Hey,
After him and his dad.
I like that.
So it was just.
You're making fun of what you want to do.
But
But no, I get you. I have 7 brothers and 5 sisters.
I'm an only child.
Oh fuck! Lucky you.
I had no siblings.
Not really.
I'm like the middle child. If it's a possibility of being a middle child out of 12 siblings, I am the middle child.
That means there would be 2 middle childs.
No, I'm like the middle.
Middle child syndrome.
Okay, well, you try and figure out where you're in the middle there.
Oh, I like to be in the middle of a lot of things, but that's a totally different story. If you catch my drift.
Oh,
Like nudges like metal feathers.
sort of looking at it. It's
Oh.
cold. It's cold.
Are they sharp?
Yeah, it was about like
Sort
does
of,
he
yeah.
recline and there's just a feather?
You missed one.
He's just, well, you guys all have yourselves a nice little day. I'm just gonna go clean my toes.
So what's wrong with humans here? Like just because some try to take over?
Why do we have to ask more lore stuff? I want to go kill things.
So about 30 years ago, a bunch of humans showed up and they tried to take the place over, as I said. They got very violent with royalty, and that's what part of the reason why there's a cage around the city now.
I can think of several countries that would be. But you're okay with them?
So long as there isn't any more than like 4 in the city at a time, we're all right with it, you know.
I pop off like the helmet visor to take a sip of tea. Around this time on Earth, it's tea time, so I got very used to that.
Okay. Well, yeah. Just
Just close my visor again.
y'all have a good day. I'm just gonna, as I said, go clean my toes. I stepped in something. Nice a little.
And you stepped on my boots.
I think that might have been what I stepped in.
Ooh.
There's like a little bit of brown something on your shoes.
Good.
Did it pierce?
No.
Thank God these are combat boots.
He just smiles and pours another cup of tea for himself and walks away.
Did we get a description of the necklace from?
No.
Oh
Yes.
no.
So maybe
Just grab all the necklaces.
we should just,
Clyde, is this a
stop.
necklace? That's a chain.
Is this a necklace?
No, Clyde, that's the
You're
steering
You're gonna try and
wheel.
navigate your way to that house to ask him.
It's a. I have the note here. It's a
15,000
giant,
bucks.
gaudy emerald house.
Well, I know I have that note too. I just meant,
Is it worth it?
yeah. Also, that like little thing you did, that's kind of like how Evie farts. So I was like, is she down here?
Hey, with my high passive perception, will I notice that Clyde is now wearing shoes?
I mean, he wasn't really.
I don't know. Did you put him on?
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
him on.
And I also said I'm sporting a new pair of boots.
Yeah, you
Okay.
notice he has shoes on.
Separately.
What? Without him showing me the picture, what would they look like? Because I want a metagame.
Well made, like over the ankle boots that look like they're just leaves weaved together.
Elven boots of.
Is that one of the ones you wrote?
Do they require attunement?
Doesn't say if it does.
I should say it on there.
I don't see anything.
Then there you go.
You have hippie punk
Sassy
boots.
DM.
Anyways,
That's kind of cool.
yeah, I guess we better get going. Well, to where? Who knows?
Leaving the city, or are you looking for that house for more details on a name?
As we're
Oh,
going.
should we?
We're here for several days, so we can just always ask him
Okay.
later.
Yeah, we need to remember to do
He
that.
did say that he
because
was going to rest now.
$15,000 would come in handy. I don't know how that splits. I guess we'd have to ask Desmond, and I will ask him. Is he with us now?
No.
No.
No. I will remember to ask him.
Actually, because
Is
he
he going to
said he
take
was in a
10,000
fight.
of himself?
Well,
or-
because he said he was in a fight.
Yeah.
I think we should check up on the ship.
Not a bad idea.
As we're.
And while we're
walking
there,
out
I'll
of
tell
the-
you my thing.
Out of the house, I kind of like step back. What are the boots for?
You're asking John's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
He just
hangs
looks
back.
towards you with, I found them on one of the low guys.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't need them.
You're right.
This isn't gonna.
And he just like turns around, but still staring at you, and goes back to just like scrubbing his toes.
Oh man.
Okay.
Looks like Parmesan.
Yeah, I just walk out, and do I notice them?
Yeah, it's quieter as you walk.
I kind of do the startle like.
Okay, now I can't even hear myself step. What the fuck's going on?
Am I even walking?
I kind of call out to Danica. Danica, can you hear this? And I do like a jig. Obviously, you should be able to hear it.
That's just quiet though.
Be dampened.
There's some sound, but not as much as there should be.
I take one boot off, and I go.
It makes noise.
That is interesting.
Yeah, okay. I thought I was going crazy, but apparently I just don't have footsteps now.
Well, those are
Well,
very
it could
special
come in
boots.
handy.
Well, you might be.
Very handy.
Don't you get any ideas there, human boy?
I can turn invisible soon. I'm working on a cloaking
They're
device.
not gonna fit you, buddy. Do they fit his?
Okay, it went from a bird to him.
On him,
Yeah.
not wearing them.
items adjust.
Oh, do they?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh.
So his size 28 and his size 12, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
One
like
size
6 foot
fits all with
6.
one
I would
person.
be
I
like
didn't know that.
Size
size
13 or 14, maybe.
Wonders.
He's like size
It always
50.
depends on the DM, but Incredible Role
He's like a
I
foot
always
taller
say
than you, isn't he?
adjusted to size
Oh,
for the
that's
most
about
part,
it.
unless it's a specific creature item.
And 200 pounds heavier.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
if it's a size.
he's big, big,
Like
big.
if it was magical
Probably also has
dwarf
athletes,
armor,
but-
if
His
it's a
foot
dwarf.
base will be.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But if it's
Okay.
magical
I didn't
plus
know that they
one
did that.
armor,
Fit
it would
anybody.
adjust to fit you.
That's cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
See, been playing D&D for almost 2 years now, and I'm still learning.
But the lot I use, where are you going? Sorry.
Back to the ship. We're
Back to
gonna
the ship.
check on how that shit's going on.
Make sure Desmond's okay.
You arrive at the ship. It is a little confusing to get there, as one of you just ran and then was unconscious, and the rest of you walked. So you have an idea of how to get back. And as you get there,
Oh.
Amy's just talking to various people.
I was just gonna say, on the way there, are there any like food trucks, like
Yeah.
vendors?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop at like 3 different ones and get food.
Okay. You get some fried corn.
Ooh,
Birdseed.
Deep fried tomatoes.
God, there. Can't wait to get to like an orc
And then-
planet.
Yes, a bag of birdseed, just because it's amusing to think of every Croco walking around with just a bag of birdseed on their head.
Now, would
Why
they
do-
like feather it in, or would they just?
What I imagine
Well, like, they have arms and then wings.
how much?
Oh.
How many?
They
credits
eat
did
it when
that
they're
cost me?
packish.
What?
How many credits did that cost me?
10.
I know.
So when we get up
I
to,
think you don't know the appearance difference. We're just going to take a moment here so Clifford can know. Era Croak
oh, okay.
and then Kenku are
I know what a kenku looks like. Yeah. I've
Similar, but not the
perused-
same.
Not the same. Yeah. They're like little crows.
Yeah.
In comparison. So when we get to the ship, and we notice Desmond is talking to.
No, Desmond is not around. Amy is.
Oh, Amy's the one.
Amy is at the loading bay of the ship, just talking to various mechanics and whatnot who are there to take measurements of the ship.
Hey, Amy,
Yes.
where's that captain of ours?
Currently, I seen his face
In the ship?
in the ship.
Thank you.
I look around at the mechanics and go, like, where's the like how far along are they? I imagine that planning stage.
They're planning. They're trying to figure out how to take an engine out of that ship and put it in this ship. And then there's one who's just like measuring the guns and trying to measure the hole that it comes out of the ship.
Okay, I walk in to see Desmond.
Okay. He's
Because-
in the cargo bay,
Yeah.
just sitting on one of the tables with an ice pack on his face.
And I have reminded these guys, it's like, when we're at the ship, I will tell you how I chose my name.
Desmond, you son of a bitch, I heard you got into a fight.
Yeah,
Without me?
these fuckers tried to rob our ship of all of its value. Well, not our ship, that ship, but it's our ship because we found it.
Scar-
Scavenger's rights.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know what that means,
Do
but
you need
technically-
some healing?
No, I'll be fine. It'll go down. It's just a bit of swelling. I won the fight.
We
Oh,
found
good.
work.
And the legal case.
Yeah. I'm guessing you lot met the general.
Yes.
Senior.
yeah.
He is a kind bird man. Robot.
He's a good man. Bird robot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's mostly metal, eh? You know what happened to him?
Ship tried to escape with a kidnapped individual, and he chased it down and ripped the rear engine off and burned half his body.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Desmond. I've got a question for you.
Well, I hopefully have an answer.
Hypothetically,
Uh-oh.
let's say Oh, I don't know. Danica and I
All right.
found a job
Mm-hmm.
netting 15,000 credits.
That's sizable.
How would that split?
So
Give us percentages here too.
percentage-wise, I'll take the total.
Okay.
You each get 2%.
Oof.
Okay. That's what you got off of this job. Yous each get 2%. I get 5%. Amy gets 5%. Very gets 7%.
I do not have much.
And
need
the
for
rest?
money.
And the rest gets put into a fund for the ship.
Okay.
Gas, food,
Fair enough.
things like that.
Generating.
Upgrades
Upgrades,
paid with
people.
are paid with that money. So yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot, but the longer you're on the ship, the more money you get.
Yeah, that only makes sense. It's like back in my tribe, the more
So-
dragons you fought, the
That's-
higher ranking
Finding that necklace would net us,
tribesmen you
each
became.
of us 300
I
apiece.
don't know what a dragon is, friend, but sure.
Mass.
As I look at him, you're from you are a human who's left, and how many did you have any fucking books?
Well, we did, but they were mostly like geological books and like how to fly a ship and reading and math. And
Cool. Alright, I guess it's because I was still on Earth. Dragons,
You mean
Are-
data logs, don't you?
huh?
On your world, do you still use books, paper, and...
Well, the ones
Mine
are
we
still
do.
around.
Mine we do.
Really?
Yeah.
We haven't used books since long before I was born.
Most healers
I'm
actually
not sure.
carry a book.
I should hold a book.
Probably not a good idea.
Probably.
Unless
Yeah.
you can really control the heat.
They burn easily,
Sometimes I still slip.
from what I understand.
Um,
I've actually
Let's
seen
switch
one.
it.
but
I was born on this ship.
yeah,
My father was born on this ship.
Way to go.
No.
You goddamn pissed them off.
giant.
know
They
what a
are
dragon is.
giant. The ones we have are the ones we made and read about are giant fire-breathing lizards that can fly.
Okay, he's half.
Okay, you like slice that up a bunch, and there are big lizards in space. There's an entire section of space where it's just them.
Holy
They're-
shit.
They're an interesting group of people. They're beings that breathe fire. Yes, but
And ice and lightning and.
I don't know about that, friend.
Oh no, that's. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're
Those are the kinds
See,
of
on our
dragons.
He's familiar
yeah,
with it,
see
but
in human culture, we have the thing of dragon, but on our planet they don't exist. Just from fairy stories.
I pull out the horn. This was carved out of a ancient ancient white dragon horn. I slayed the beast
that's a
to take the horn.
But to say if it was red dragon, the Welsh would be mad.
that's a big horn, friend.
I know it is. I kind of look between it.
Would I have?
Oh, you meant the actual.
Would I have any
Yes, that's what I
digital
mean.
files of just human story, just human fairy tales?
Dude, whatever your fairy tale is,
I'm gonna go with.
probably sounds like it's
Myth.
real on my. I don't know what a myth is.
I'm gonna
Fake story that we
We
tell
hear
for
of-
fun.
We have legends, so the
But-
same thing.
I'm gonna say that you probably have a couple stories, but maybe not a whole lot.
I'm a dad. I probably have a few. I'm a dad.
Well, we should let you know, General Birdman Machine
Talus.
Talus has asked us to go and wipe out some gargoyles.
Oh well, if you guys are more than free to go do what you want. This is gonna take about 3-4 days, fully process. They've got to measure everything, fit it, cut the holes, put them in.
Did you at least place an order in for the things I gave you?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be about 3 days before they show up.
Could I re-roll to see if
Will not
I
show
can
up
remember
before
any? Because I know I forgot. I'm forgetting why I forgot.
Oh wow.
Roll me intelligence.
Forgetful inception. Muffin.
Ooh, is that a natural one?
No, it's a 4.
Ah, 7.
7.
You think even some of those things you put on that list might not be needed.
Oh.
You're not gonna say anything. Like there's a party that's like, I don't think so, but just in case.
Can I like check my data pad and be like, like?
You can't remember. It's not on your data pad. There was that cocky part of your brain that was like, I remember that. You didn't write it down, and now you're just sitting there like, I don't know.
Yeah, have a problem there, Oisin?
Hubris.
Huh?
It's a human disease.
Oh, are you sick?
Not just
Should you stay
human.
here and rest?
Oh, good. Yeah, that word's reached out here too.
Well, yes, hubris is kind of a universal word. Actually.
Especially with winged things and flying too close to the sun.
Well, that would be very dangerous.
The Aarakocra
They
called that a
usually burn
Tuesday.
very much.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, I haven't written it down. I'll probably have to remember. I don't know. I don't even know if I even said some right thing. Anyways,
Cool. This is not Danny saying it. This is
One
Chetasia
more
saying
question
I
about
need
It. So
the-
kill shit.
yeah.
One more question about jobs, Desmond.
yes,
This one that we acquired,
Hmm.
outside of the ship, are we also required to remit all of our payment for killing these things to you and split the same way?
oh no, have your way with it.
On planet, the jobs that we acquire ourselves are our jobs
Unless it's a job for the crew.
for the entire crew.
Unless
Okay.
the whole crew is being commissioned to do
This
a
is
job.
this
Very
is a
well,
form of
okay.
bounty hunting that we can do alone.
Okay.
We don't need
This
any.
is you guys
yeah.
taking some R&R.
Just clearing up things.
You know.
So
Okay, and I'm like, is there any engineers nearby?
12, 15 of them just walking around. Amy's instructing them to go measure over there. Inspect that gun for proper barrels.
I go over to Amy. What room do you think our little recreation room, do you think you can not sense anyone until we leave? I just need to have a private talk.
For what? What reason?
Privacy concerns.
Fine.
Sassy robot.
Okay, because I'm just like, if you could follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, I got something to talk to Desmond about, but I'll catch up.
Alright, we'll wait for you. I'll probably prepare something to eat.
I kind of put my arm around Desmond and I kind of walk away out of earshot of them and anybody else.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you because you're our captain,
Yeah,
And
that's
you
a
need
good
to-
reason to tell someone something.
and you need to know
Okay.
one. I'm magic.
Like,
I can
in what?
I can do magic.
Okay, but like,
Okay, I just killed
Did-
19 Kenkus with a thunder blast by clapping my hands.
I got more questions than answers on that.
I was
What's the other
going.
part?
I was gonna lead into that gently.
Okay.
That was the other part. I killed 19 Kenkus with. Well, no, I killed like half of that, and then General Talus killed the other half.
No. Anyways, yes.
No, why does people keep shushing me? I'm trying
Okay.
to tell.
And he looks around to see how close any other Aarakocra are, and he's like, "Look, so there's a trade agreement going on between the Aarakocra and the Kenku, but sometimes Kenku don't like to stay within the boundaries of the law.
Yeah, they stole my fucking horn. That's why I
Yes.
was after them.
Well, on Kenku planets, that's fine.
Well, we're not on a Kenku planet.
Yes, but you can't tell them that. In
Yes.
their mind, every planet is a Kenku planet if a Kenku is on that planet.
They only know a few words too. A bunch of them kept telling me, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck them."
That's like their hello. With my best understanding, that's their hello.
That's not a really
Or
nice
like,
hello.
Or like a goodbye. You know?
That makes more sense because after he said that, he made away with my horn.
Yeah, well,
I just
so
thought I'd tell
don't be,
you.
don't be telling other people that you killed some Kenku, because, you know, that
No,
might
I'm telling you.
violate some trade agreements, and I don't want to see you get in trouble.
I told you. I'm telling you because you're my captain, and if shit goes south, because I don't know what he. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
Tell us.
Did yes? I thought I couldn't say that.
Just don't say that he did anything wrong. Don't say that you did it, and don't say that he did it.
Okay,
It
jackass
happened.
down the street killed 19 kangaroo.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Me being
That
the jackass.
works. No, you don't. Just omit that second line that you said there.
Okay, jackass down the road
Yep.
killed 19 kangaroo,
And stop sentence.
and dimwit number 2
Okay.
came in. There were a couple that were probably still breathing. They probably could have been saved, and
Yeah.
he finished the job.
Well, that's an unfortunate thing that you witnessed.
Or
And
didn't
that's-
witness.
Either or, that you somehow became knowledgeable of. But don't be going around dropping names.
Okay, don't drop names. Got it.
There
Okay.
you go.
Bye. Thank you.
Have a good time. And he just puts an ice pack back on his face.
Like frozen
I
peas.
just imagine Clyde going.
As you're walking away,
How
he's
do I
like,
hold a name?
is the horn magical? Is he magical? Can he just do magic? So that you catch up with the rest of the
Yes.
I prepared something.
Oisin has made traditional potato meal.
Potatoes.
And even though Danny has eaten all the way back, she's still gonna eat.
Alright. He takes off the helmet just because he's on his own ship. Well, I would appreciate it if while we're out in public you would remain calling me Oisin. But
That's your name, isn't it?
it's not.
What is it?
My name is Stag Marshall.
I like Oisin better.
You can just hear
Stag.
like a thumping sound in the air vents, and one of the air vents pop open, and Fury's like, "Stay with Oisin," and shuts it. And he's down back around the air vents.
I fucking like her. I like open the vent. Fury, come back.
She's gone.
Damn it.
I took the name just because
I'm a bard. Stop it.
I don't know. It was I took the name because it was a hero that I would hear about in my fairy stories. Legends.
No, I got you.
Okay, now that we made that breach, but I don't want to say my real name out in space, since I'm worried that they could track me back to my family.
Who's your family?
My wife Mallory and my I hope in the future not late daughter Penny Nora,
Okay.
as that's why I'm out here
I'm probably not gonna remember this.
to find someone to bring back my little girl.
Oh, are we going around the circle here, and are we gonna say our bits and pieces of why we're out here?
Stag. What?
Marshall.
I don't believe I'm hiding anything. I think everyone is aware I'm a star. Well, not this body. This body is different.
But you also said you are thousands of years old.
Yes, I have lived a very long time, but it was mostly just me and my planet, and occasionally aircraft.
And like you
Spacecraft.
own a whole planet. I don't get that. How do you become
I do
the
not
owner of a planet?
so much own the planet, I just help support it.
Like a god. Because
I
that's
am not very powerful
But-
outside of my natural abilities.
see that's what
A
we
lot-
have on our planet.
Mhm.
We have gods that we look up to, different deities.
In ancient Earth cultures, a lot of people believe that the sun was a form of God.
See, look at that.
Maybe they discovered how to make a body like I did.
I don't know.
Maybe they did. Because I know there are some gods that are good and some gods that are bad. And some of those bad gods will take on human form to get what they want.
Oh, I'm not bad. I
Oh.
don't think.
I didn't say you were, I'm just saying.
A lot of good gods do it too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm a god. I'm just a big ball of gas. And currently a little body of gas?
Carbon.
Water? Is that to understand?
I am not sure.
But, would you two like to share, or?
I mean,
Power stand.
I know.
You guys know my story. I just coming from a research vessel that's just an ordinary ship, nothing special
Just
about it.
very
Okay,
ordinary
wait a minute.
ship, just
you've been
ordinary,
saying that
ordinary,
ever since I
everything.
met you when you
I like
I
to
pulled myself
roll
out of that box.
Insight.
You were like,
You want to roll insight on what he said.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
Zanner,
just
I need you to roll deception roll.
Oh boy.
Deception's not gonna be good for me.
Danny just believes you.
Danny believes everyone.
I'm just
She's still,
curious
like,
why.
super dumb.
Nat 20 plus 5, 25.
10.
He sees your whole life story.
He's like, I see into your mind.
Oh, he just knows I'm lying.
Yeah.
100%. You know he's lying. He's lying with ship being normal.
Yeah.
But beyond that, unless you question it.
And you're not getting nothing out of me.
And I just say, normal, huh? What would be someone who has a normal ship be doing in an inferior, not normal ship?
Well, you can get ready to take another peek in my soul because I ain't telling you about that either, buddy. I have a mission, yes, but good luck on figuring out what it is.
Cool. I cast Charm Person.
Oh!
You're getting dirty real early.
Okay, so that gives me plus
Stand
7
here.
saving throw on intelligence, right?
Wisdom.
Ooh.
What's charm is wisdom?
Charm is a wisdom.
But I get, because I am a gnome,
It's your spell, man. You read it off.
Wrong.
I get to roll twice, right? Because I'm a gnome, which gives me incentive, or not incentive,
I
what is
think
that
it
called
does
when
for
you
the
roll twice?
wisdom one.
Advantage
Yeah.
against magic.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
we
pretty
do
sure.
that, eh?
You have advantage in all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. against magic.
Nice.
Dang. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Roll good, buddy. Well, I see a natural 1 that's being canceled out.
What is that, 17?
17 plus whatever your modifier is.
So 16.
Oh, God.
Beats my AC.
Yes!
You do know a spell has been casted on you. It didn't take, but it was directed at you.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Oh, he hit the thumb like that. Let me give me a second here. Alright.
Yeah, and like it's verbal and somatic too, so
No, I'll
you
just-
would
I'll just
totally
let
have
him
seen
know
it being
That
cast.
two can play that game. I'll give him a telepathic probe.
Mhm.
He knows. He knows. He knows the intercom's on, but I'm not saying anything. I'm just sitting there. So anything he thinks, I'll get. Anything goes to the surface of his mind.
I just start going off and just reading one of the storybooks I have.
I was thinking more so it was gonna be like a Three Stooges, but you just like boinked his brain instead of the eyeballs.
Well, I wasn't gonna give him a sonic blast over a face.
Just like, you know, like 2 hit points
And
of
so
damage.
Saint George came to the village of
Yeah.
Liberia.
Oh, George and the Dragon? That's a good one.
To tell you what, when you gain my complete trust, I will let you in on at least one of the 2 secrets that I have.
You have my trust.
Well, we need his.
Okay.
He needs to trust us. And I understand why you wouldn't be able to trust me because I did
I
come
do-
out of that box.
I do
when-
trust you. We've spent enough time together. But if I tell you, I'll have to.
We work in the same area.
It's just as good as telling them. So I'm not going to tell you because
No, I don't.
you'll let it out of the.
Handbasket.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not a secret keeper, huh? Oh, I see how it is.
He trusts you, but he has to wait for.
He's letting me my spell.
Trust
DC.
us.
I
It's
trust
so
you. I just
small.
don't trust you to keep this.
Because I could do the same thing.
So could I.
Wow.
Since we're done trying to probe him, no
Sin-
pun intended.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be like, okay, I will show you why I can keep a secret. Do you know what the meaning of ambidextrous means?
Yes.
Have you ever seen me use my right hand for anything important? As I'm like unhinging parts of armor, and I roll up my sleeve and take off my glove, and you just see a badly damaged, almost just scarred. You see like an indent in my palm.
I didn't do that one.
No,
I didn't do it either.
3 weeks under torture, wanting to know where my enemy base was, where my base was. The enemy was asking. 3 weeks I sat there, slowly losing feeling in this arm. I can move it, I can use it, just not as well. After that, there was no. I knew I would die over telling them anything. And I probably would have if I didn't have allies burst in and kill them. I've no longer ambidextrous. I'm now left-handed.
Okay, and let me ask you, why did you keep that secret?
Because it was for the safety of my friends.
And then I'm telling you this now. Both of my secrets, same thing.
Then I can respect that, and I won't try what I just did.
When I get clearance, I'll let you all in on everything.
Okay, so
Secrets seem like a lot of trouble.
Well,
they are a lot of trouble.
Especially,
So I'm gonna just pour it all out
Res-
right here.
Especially since I'm guessing if you have that bad of a secret as much as I did, I guess you're also government.
Not exactly. But close enough.
You also have a secret?
I don't have secrets. I just have a story to tell.
Regale us.
Huh?
Bequeath the story.
He uses big words thinking I know what they mean. You know what what?
Tell us the story.
Oh, thank you. See, why can't you just say it like that?
Trying to add flair for you.
I'm not a very flairful guy unless beating somebody over the head.
Really? Because if my context clues are correct, what I heard, that flare, that echoed throughout the sky.
You heard that too, eh?
It's pretty hard to hear. Not hear thunder.
Yeah, I heard it was a drum being dropped.
So,
A drum canister, a drum. That's what the man-bird
yeah, I mean,
machine thing said.
I've been
he
around.
dropped something, and that's just shortly after I passed out. So.
I've heard many a storm. That was thunder, but it wasn't nature's. Someone made that thunder.
Anyways, so back where I'm from, I carved horns. My family has carved horns, probably for millennia.
I assume that's why you're called the Horncarvers.
Yes, a lot of Golaith tribes.
That's very coincidental.
Some human tribes do that too.
Their last name is just what they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know my best friend is a stone smasher, and he is a blacksmith.
Ah.
One of my professors, his name was Elliot Baker. Can you guess what his ancestors
I don't know. I think it had something to do with bread.
Mm-hmm.
He was a real bread maker of the family.
Even my family,
I could go for some
Marshall.
bread.
Yes. But way back, I don't even know how long. It's been minutes, days, months, however long here. I don't know how long it's been on my own planet. I don't know. But back where I'm from, there's a lot of things that could go wrong in the drop of a hat. And one of those things was going wrong just before I got hauled through whatever it was I got hauled through. There's
Wormhole.
a worm. Sure.
Yeah.
If that's what it was.
More worms.
I know. Worm's not a good
Big.
idea.
This was a big worm. Oh.
But,
Space worm.
so, way back, what?
Keep going.
Just laughing at
The big wormhole.
the.
Space worm.
Hey, the big wormhole needed to be big for my big ass to get through it. So,
But everything was going wrong right there and then. There was a a company called the Golden Wall? No, that's not right. Golden Patrol. No, the Golden Guard. That's it.
Sounds
That's a very
dumb.
cool name.
Golden Patrol was better than that.
Well, I didn't pick it. I'm just telling you the story.
Whoever runs it must be drunk.
Miriam's crying in the past.
There is this thing, like I mentioned before, there are gods. And there are titans, which are above gods. Not above gods.
Parallel to
Are you
probably.
looking to Slappy? Would Slappy know?
Slappy, do you know about gods?
And I can't speak with animals.
Yes! Every episode! He's gonna kill the bird just because of it.
I cast it as like because it's semantic and whatnot.
What are you asking, Slappy?
I look at him not knowing that I'm casting the spell, but I just am.
Do you know what a titan is?
He's trying to think about a seagull. What answer?
Big.
Yes.
I get startled a little bit.
Guys, hear that?
Yeah, his usual fucking chart.
Yeah, he just squawked.
No, he said big. Holy fuck, I can understand you.
As I'm like,
Hi.
as I now cast Speak with Animals.
And I will tap in telepathically. Yeah.
I can talk to you now.
I don't have it this day.
Forget the titan thing.
Speaking to the frickin' bird. Just like you do.
Oh, well that is very handy. Now I do not have
Do
to...
you love the nest?
I've always wondered how this bird
Mine?
sounds called God.
Yes, it is yours. I made it for you.
Who?
Me.
He's like walking around in a little slappy circle and he's just
Home.
Yeah. Home. Yeah. Do you want to go home?
Home.
then he sits down.
Oh, you are home. Yes, you are home. And I give him a little pat. And so, do you really know anything other than big for titans?
Danica was not
You think you
accurate.
should give him
Your
some seed,
voice.
Clyde?
Hmm?
Some of that seed you bought? You think you should give this?
I didn't buy seed.
I have
Oh,
seen.
you bought it.
I'm like slowly like munching it.
I imagine like as it's going down the throat, any like it's just like popcorn.
The little kernels hit my mouth.
Slappy just goes,
Titan big. Stepped on nest.
Oh no! The same Titan I'm talking about. Don Titan?
I don't know. Big. Stepped on nest.
Oh.
Flew away.
I was sad.
Oh.
As I just take out my revolver, empty the bullets, and just
Not as sad as you would have been telepathically. Not as sad as you would have been if you were in the nest.
Who's that?
This is me.
Oh, you're gonna cause the seagull to pass out.
That's okay.
Tell him it's me.
It's him. He can get inside our minds. I don't know how he does it. I don't care how he does it.
I'm just reloading
It's
my
okay.
revolver,
Breathe.
put it back in my holster.
Slower. Oh, God. So this is what happened to me.
Slappy just falls asleep.
Yeah, give him a pat. Well, he kind of knows what they are. Apparently, it slipped on his nest.
I heard.
Anyway, you
Oh,
can
you
do
were
it
all
too.
speaking to him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently. I don't know why I could speak to him. All
I
of a
don't know
sudden.
Well, I
why
wasn't speaking,
you would
I was
say
just
he had
telepathically listening.
a unique voice.
Unique. Different.
Oh yeah, I'll say that's different.
Suicidal.
Oh, whoa!
You really do not like Slappy.
Anyways, guys, what do you say we go kill some stone things?
Gargoyles.
Yeah.
If they look too weird, I'll call them farfoils.
I'll finish my story later then.
Oh, no, finish your story.
Okay.
Horncarvers. Titan. Don Titan, I believe you said.
Yes,
it's
Don
Flappy.
Titan. Slappy.
Slappy, that's it.
Well,
We're,
apparently, the giant city, which was floating,
A floating city.
a floating city.
I would love to see a floating city.
Well, if you could ever make back my way, when I am able to return, maybe I can bring you with me and you can see it for yourself.
I would love that.
Oh god, I've already plotted out the end of the campaign! No!
Get on.
Um,
Get on with it.
I'm sorry. Sidetracked, okay? Yeah, I get excited.
I think they're just playing.
Anyway, so I'm trying to find where I was. I'm sorry. But
Floating City.
the floating city, yeah. But yeah, the Dawn Titan. Yeah, well, apparently, it can't actually become the Titan that it is without certain pieces of itself. It's hard, which is really fucking gross. And apparently, the giants guard one of these artifacts.
Are you not a giant?
I am a Goliath. I'm a subclass of giant, I think. I don't know. I don't know that technical bullshit.
So you get bigger?
Maybe.
Well, not you exactly, but like cousins would get bigger.
Possibly, yes. Giants range from like 10 to 15 feet tall. Where I'm from. They could even possibly get bigger than that.
God damn it! And I'm cousins with chimps.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, so we were just living our lives, carving horns and shit. Next thing I know, my whole world got flipped upside down because
What caused that?
the Dawn Titan.
I didn't know it could flip worlds. Hey, you-
Metaphor.
Oh! Now you know what the big word means. You get to be dumb when I talk. I get to be dumb now.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was because you were sweeping the floor.
Well, I was, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
It's the climax. You don't want to spoil it, Zanner.
So that shit got taken care of. There was a little debacle between humans and giants. They didn't really like each other for a little bit there. Probably because you're so much punier than they. They got sorted out, and then probably a few months, maybe a year down the road, the worst fucking thing possible could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
And no, not me getting sucked into a wormhole. No. Remember those dragons I was talking about and how they can get really big and scary?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can get even bigger apparently. Because once again, knocked on our city's door. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm in our keep, I guess, the cat castle.
Yeah.
I'm running around, I'm sweeping the floors. This is kind of what I do in my pastime to make a little extra side cash. Horns don't sell as much when you're half-assed in a time of peace. Battle horns, you know. Can't really make battle horns and sell them when there's no battling. Anyways, I get into this giant hall of sorts, and I thought there was people here, and I seen this thing up high on a pedestal, so I thought, hey, maybe that could help, and I grabbed it, and well, now I'm here. And that's it.
So you believe it's a part of this Dawn Titan?
I don't know if that was part of the Dawn Titan. I just know that there were pieces that we guard, and I was just like, hey, it's up on a pedestal. It looks important. Maybe this could help defeat the 800-foot dragon outside the doors of our city. I don't even know if my city's still standing.
And I start hyperventilating and start freaking out again.
Oh no, not again.
My family was in that city. We have to find a way to get me home.
We're trying. We are trying.
Okay, let's go
Working
smash
on
some
it.
shit. Maybe they'll have the key.
Yeah, I imagine that would be therapeutic.
There, you got Clyde's backstory. In a weird roundabout way.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just read it off the page.
You did a pretty good job of reiterating it.
So let's go kill some shit.
So we have to follow one of the 17 main.
Major roads
Major
out
roads.
to the circular road, and then any path from there should be nests.
Yes.
Okay. Well, a lot of use walking around. You find they are obvious. And as you get to the edge of the city, you start to get close to the cage that surrounds the city, and it's like this purplish crystal that sort of shines out light towards the other crystals to make the cage wall. As you get close, there are Aarakocra walking up with newer crystals to like put in, and as they do, you can see them spike out electricity towards other ones and just fasten themselves in there. And you walk towards one of the doors, and you can walk through it. It's fairly open. There's about 40, 50 Aarakocra soldiers standing there watching.
I assumed
the
I put my
entrance.
helmet on again.
I think it's like a go-to.
Yeah.
As you walk out the front area, they all stop you and go like, "You do know it's dangerous past the gate, right?"
General
Talus.
Talus sent us to go gargoyle hunting.
Oh boy. Well, don't bring any back with you.
Oh, we plan to.
There are parts of them to prove.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Bounty
meant
trophies.
I meant living ones. Don't
Yeah.
bring any living ones.
Oh, we don't plan on leaving any alive.
You have any advice for gargoyle hunting?
I don't. I'm sorry. Smash 'em good.
Yeah, that's what this thing's for. And
Does
it's
sound-
worn off.
Have you seen if any type of magic helps more than any?
I don't use magic. Neither does anyone else in this platoon. So I'm gonna say no.
Are
Sorry.
any of the rocks just laying loosely, something that you could grab as a sample?
Well,
Ask about the purple colored.
They are large gems. They're
Oh, they're huge. Okay.
like 3 feet wide, 5 feet
Okay, not something you could take a sample of. then.
tall. Yeah, there's like 2 of them are lifting them up and then just letting them go. Into
Okay.
The wall.
Gems?
They're
Gems?
big.
Uh-huh.
Oh, stone
I'm
magic.
like, whoa, wait. Wanna help me here?
I don't know how we're gonna get a little piece off of one without it's powering their force field. I know what you're thinking,
I know.
but if we fracture
we-
one,
Completely oblivious at the moment.
check if it's a type we would need, and if it is, we can make a deal.
Like shooting small talk.
I don't think they're gonna let us
What do you
chip a piece off of their.
Hey,
think
quick
we're gonna kill
question.
these things?
Would you allow us to have one of your
I'm still
gem rocks
uncomfortable
there?
with killing, so I will just whack.
I prefer not, because if you took one of those
What are they
out,
killing to
it would sort of lower the
Okay.
cage, and then we'd all be in danger.
Okay, where would you get those?
Well, we recently had a shipment of them brought in, so
Never mind.
sorry. Just work here, man. I'm sorry.
Aww.
Are you fairly new to your platoon?
I started about a month ago, month and a half ago.
You'll make a fine soldier.
I hope so.
No, I hope so's. That does not make a true warrior.
I like to.
Okay.
I
I don't know.
like
What?
grab him by the shoulders. You will be fine. I'm gonna try my best.
I'm gonna walk up to him and go. I'm gonna do something that my sergeant did to me, and I just pop my visor so really you can just see my face, and I just look at him dead in the eyes, lifeless blue pearls, and go. Are you ready to kill a man? And I roll intimidate.
Alright.
You had so much trouble with that.
What?
Not you. It's not really bad.
Well, I was cleared out a path of rubber, and then I realized it was in the camera's path.
So I must have been merciful, because that's only a fucking 3.
Ooh.
So you do that, and he's just sort of looking at you, and just like, "Are you? Are you?"
Hey,
Threatening
eyes
you?
over here.
No,
What? You're not really threatening.
I know.
If you don't kill him, man.
Here.
No, hey, I grab his chin and look at me.
I have a skin disease.
Yeah. If you don't kill a man or kill one of these things, I'll come back and kill you myself, and I want to roll for intimidation.
Go for it. Please tell me that was a move.
Yes.
14. I rolled a 10 that
It's
time.
a little too stuffy in here for a fart.
You rolled a what?
A
sir?
14.
A 14. He does look a little intimidated, a little.
Want to just back
Sure.
and forth this kid intimidating you? No, you don't listen to him. I've seen service.
But he's just looking at you like,
Alright,
And I kind of slap him on the back of the head. You'll be fine.
let's go kill some gargoyles. And you can come if you'd like. You can do.
I would get in trouble for abandoning my post.
I
if
think they would understand.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna stay
actually
right
an
here.
actual serious charge. You can be.
People with their rules. Just go kill something if you want to.
Hey,
And
one
then
of my,
walk away.
I just kind of like drop behind.
they can be seen as traitors, so no.
And then stop and wait for Zanner and.
Oh, I just keep going.
I'm going full speed.
As I'm walking, I take one of the sleeves of my coat and I rip it off. Just the one, just rip it, though.
Okay.
And I leave it on the ground.
What's that for?
Flare.
And I keep walking.
Okay. As you walk out, when you make it about 100 feet away from the city, it starts to get really hard to hear, as it's just a perpetual windstorm everywhere.
Good thing we have telekinetic
Right?
highway.
You are also slowed in movement as you are slightly being blown around.
Aw, poop.
So what's our speed lower by?
Half.
So half of 35 would be.
Well, we're limited to B
16.
basically if we're staying together.
Huh?
I'm
17.
12 and a half.
17, so.
So 12, right?
Oh.
So, walking at a Zanner pace. I need whoever's leading the group to roll a nature.
I would assume it's you.
Him?
Yeah.
You're breaking the wind for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I'll break wind for you.
Probably break a
Prefer
wind.
that win over.
That's a 15.
A 15. It's kind of hard to tell time as you're walking around because there's no sun that you can see.
Different from, everything else.
My internal clock isn't working.
Um,
Now I gotta
there
reset
are
it.
lights coming from small plants on the ground. But after a while, you do find what looks like a downed vessel.
I do stop for a minute and,
Hey, Danica,
Yes?
you might want one of those, and I point out one of these glowy little flowers.
Oh, that is very pretty. And I'm
I
gonna
don't know what it is, so I'm
first I'm gonna check
Inspect
to
first.
see if it looks like it's like poisonous or something.
Roll nature.
I'm helping her. I'm getting a bag ready to carry this thing.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Sure. It's plus 2. That is 20 together.
20
Together.
together.
Wow.
Yes, good, good.
It is not poisonous in any fashion. It is a bioluminescent wheat.
Oh, that is so cool.
I love it. Glowing bread.
Okay, is there like a couple of these?
There's a fair amount.
I'm.
Like
How-
a small patch, maybe like half a foot.
As I just pull out, it's like, okay, and yeah, I put away like a small bag. And I just...
Oh, thank you. And I'm like gonna harvest a bunch. Do you want me to roll another nature check?
I'll help her since I grew up on a farm.
What's your intelligence?
Not for a gird.
Or is
Well, 14.
14. Between the two of you, you harvest it. I'll make you roll for it.
Cool, cool,
you're
cool.
going a little too high there, a little lower.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay, so what would you say, like a
bushel?
Yeah, bushel of bioluminescent wheat.
Is it
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
plant or just the chaff that's just the wheat and part of it that's
Pretty much the whole plant,
The
except
whole
for like
thing
the
is-
bottom 6 to 8 inches.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cool.
Did they lose their illuminescence after being harvested?
They're starting to.
Uh,
They're still glowing a bit right now.
Like I don't want just harvested. I wanted roots and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
But with being out of the ground.
Well, yeah, I can
They're
fix
starting
that shit
to
later.
Lose
Fair
that.
enough.
Where are they
luminous-
glowing now?
The entirety of them, except like the bottom 6 to 8 inches, doesn't glow. It's like they're slowly starting to fade.
No,
out.
just when they before harvest. What color?
Like a light yellow.
Cool. So they're either going to be a deeper yellow or a red from your druid craft.
Oh yeah, like a
Just-
little orangey.
Just like, what's this evil room? the farm.
Did I step into hell?
Phosphorescent weed and
Jesus
This
Christ.
is where we make the muffins.
man-eating plants and phosphorescent weed.
Oh boy.
Yes, about 100 feet in front of you, you can just start to make out the shape of a ship that has been like crumpled into the ground.
Ooh.
Oh.
That looks promising.
I would like to inspect the make of it.
Yeah, it's
Give me an intelligence roll.
That'll help him.
Okay.
So,
With advantage.
oh, thank God for that advantage. Okay, intelligence?
Mhm.
Straight 19.
19. You two looking at it, it doesn't look familiar to you for a bit. Zanner, after a while, you realize it is a deep gnome ship. It's probably about 50 years old. That specific make hasn't been made for a long time, so very easy to
Okay.
narrow it down.
Yep. All right.
I would like to see, like, look around the area, see if there's any signs of what I assume would be gargoyle life. Like, I don't know, like fucking stone droppings or just big ass footprints.
Stone dropping.
Roll investigation.
Does this look like it was crashed or that it just landed?
And they count as
Crashed.
monstrosities
Yes.
or
I will double
constructs. I know they're not. They're definitely not aberration.
No.
Okay.
I think they might count as elemental.
Hmm.
That would make sense.
Well, you
Yeah,
a investigation. You said
Yes.
16.
16. Getting a little closer, about 50 feet away. The group now. You could see claw marks on the side of it, and sections that have definitely been torn open by something.
So because we're telepathically speaking, I go, hey, there's gargoyles in there.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think I just might have gotten a little bonus. How far away am I from them?
The ship.
Them.
Oh, them. You're all about 5 feet from each
Okay, so I just start walking towards the ship.
Maybe with my newfound thing that my footsteps don't make any noise. Maybe I should go first and sneak up on them if they are in the ship.
Never heard of a point man?
And I begin concentrating on the one extra bonus hit point focus.
Okay.
So I begin to sneak up with Oshine close behind. And just trying to get to a point unnoticed to get to a point where we can see into the ship.
Alright. Getting closer, you're gonna have to climb up a section of the ship in order to get into it. And looking at it, it's being buffed from the wind. It's very slick, except for about 40 feet up where the claw marks start.
Is there any cliffside, like on the city wall that we can kind of use to maneuver our ways up without having to try and go up the slick exterior of the ship?
Looking around? No, it's a flat area that it is in right now.
Well, I'm not very good with footing, so if you want to take lead on this one.
Ow, Jesus.
How I have a
Sorry,
35 climb speed. Is that reduced from
Yes.
the wind? Okay. So I assume it's the same as my walking.
Yes.
Okay, so I can climb up 17 feet.
Yeah, I need you to roll an athletics check.
Okay.
You have rope?
Yes.
So I don't have any. I never took a pack. So.
I got rope. I bought rope. I also bought like 2 pittons. So
Pitons? Cool.
Mod 20.
You make it up about 15, 20 feet. And you're able to get that first python in. You're able to put that onto it. I need you to do another one to make the last 20.
9.
9. You make it up, you're about 2 feet away, and then you begin to slip, and you slide back down pretty much all the way.
I
Before-
have my first
before
in there.
Catching yourself in the rope. Yeah, you have the first python, but it's going to take you a bit to get back up there.
Okay.
You should do it again. Try and get up to that hole.
I'm gonna do it again.
Go for it. Come on.
I'm gonna do it again. 19.
19, you get up there, and you don't have to drive a python in. There's sections of metal that are like torn out, and you can just tie the rope to it.
As I just sort of telepathically, it's all ready. Mind the gap.
Okay. As you stand there, you begin to hear like a clanking behind you. And turning around, there's about 6, 7 pairs of eyes all staring at you in the darkness.
Oh boy.
Can I see them?
And
What's
that's
the
where we're
theory?
gonna end.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the gargoyles. No.
I wanted to fight.
We took too long with our backstories. No.
Yes, it is 12:30 right now. And I had a long day. So.
We both
That's
did.
fair. I wanted to fight. I was gonna pull some cool shit.
But next time,
So was I.
gargoyles.
Gargoyles.
But can we just reflect on the fact that I killed 19 fucking Kenkus in one shot?
Actually, you killed half.
Well, it's not the
Well,
point.
Basically,
He
you
knocked
bring
out.
them all to 0 anyways, and beyond.
I wiped out a horde of Kenkus.
Yeah, call
In
them
a
a horde. A horde says that they're threatening. They're anchors.
Still though,
Yeah.
we're level 4, and
Yeah. Yep. No, I realize that.
But thank you guys for being here, coming out to support the D&D stream.
Thank you.
Hopefully, in the near future, we can get more than just one camera. This worked out really well. Hopefully, we can figure out the mic ordeal. We are running 2 mics, but I think we had a little technical difficulty, and we're running one more than the other.
Yeah, there was a little bit of reverb at the start.
Yeah.
And the camera thing, honestly, we just need more time to figure that out.
We just
Yeah.
need more time to figure out how we're gonna mount them to these walls
Yeah.
behind us.
Get them set up a little bit.
Other than that,
We're
It's coming along.
Yeah, we're Daisy. We're just daisies here.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what that means, but
It's
We're
good.
fine.
It's good.
Oh, we're peachy.
we're peachy. Yes, yeah, I would have understood that. There's a little bit of Clyde kicked in there. But we will be back again on Monday for I'm not sure what. I know we have a Ocarina of Time boss rush we need to do, but that should only take us an hour. We're probably going to continue with Donkey Kong 64, not Country.
Yeehaw.
And a few other things probably because I'm gonna take a break from the rando races and whatnot, and get back to what I really started streaming for, and that was the variety retro content. So without further ado, I'm gonna hand this over to. Let me see who we can hand it over to. We could hand it over to. Oh, since she's still streaming, we're gonna hand it over to Sarah.
Oh boy.
Sarah Plays Life. She is a dear friend of mine.
I've said her name for the past 2 sessions because that's the only one of your streaming buddies I know off by heart.
She is currently playing some Modern Warfare
Grinding that battle pass.
because it's probably almost done.
It is.
But like I keep saying, because I never know how to end these things properly. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the channel. We're almost to that 200 sub or 200 goal, I wish. 200 follower goal, which means a Majora's Mask randomizer will be coming very soon. Hopefully it lines up with the Civic holiday. That way we can do it Sunday night and transition into Monday afternoon, so I can still stay on a reasonable schedule for my work. But that's enough from us. We'll be back with the gargoyle fight and much, much more excitement from the campaign to the stars.
Yup.
Come next weekend.
Come next weekend at 9:30 EST.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy Sarah's playing of Modern Warfare.
Have
Bye.
a great night.
See you guys Monday.
Michelle stayed the whole time.
We off?